are live. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
We're back 2 weeks from our last session for once.
And I can hear us on the
Lisa,
stream.
we don't hear you. You are suddenly muted.
Because I was on mute, I'm dumb, sorry. Alright, hi everyone. So this is actually going to be, we're gonna unfortunately be going on another break for Curse of Strahd again after this session, given the fact that there's a few of us flying around. But we suspect that after today, we'll probably resume sometime in mid to late November. Scheduled to still be advised, but I think there's going to be a Candlekeep session somewhere in between. Might not be with the full party, but there'll still be something for people who like to keep up with our games. That being said, is
It's
Twitch
us.
working? Can we hear everything?
I hope so. Apparently it sounds good. Some confirmations.
Okay, alrighty. So, well, no one else is in our chat room yet. I might just quickly retweet what you tweeted out.
Yeah. Oh man. Knowing like what we end up talking about right before the stream starts, I'm like super curious as to like what the other the big like Critical Role in Dimension 20, like what happens right before they go live. What are they talking about?
What makes their DM or
about
stream
polygamy.
master say,
Have you seen
countdown?
how horny that stream is? Probably the same thing.
True. The very horny streams. D&D
Heard a
players are
horny
just horny, I
tale.
think, in general.
We're trying to keep
Very
our G
unhorny
rating.
stream.
We're not that kind of stream.
At least
We're
PG.
family-friendly Christian stream, okay?
Yeah.
I keep
Oh,
trying.
yes. We're Oladra loving stream.
I mean, I don't. Can Twitch even have that kind of
Careful.
streams, even if it's not visual and just spoken? I don't know
Because the
enough about
first
Twitch.
thing I saw today when I opened Twitch was somebody in nude colored leggings where it was titled
saw that.
Stretching with Stepsister. I was
Oh, no,
like,
that wasn't
okay.
there. Yeah, there was some other featured one, yeah.
Twitch guidelines.
There's
I
many
had to go
limits.
right
didn't
into my
say that.
eyeballs.
I mean, get your
God's
bag, I guess,
hour
but,
on
yeah.
a Sunday.
What's the algorithm doing for you all? I didn't get that.
Asking for a friend, Sierra.
Well, no, I'm just saying, what other things have you been looking
What-
up to prompt that?
What stuff
being
do I have to
featured on-
engage with to get that?
Yeah, what content?
I'm wondering what it says about our followers because it's like the only channel I follow is Matt's. So people like
What
you
is it?
also enjoy.
Fair.
So, well, to get a move on, the PR question, RP question,
PR? Oh god! I promise it wasn't
No.
me.
the RP question that I proposed to my players was, if your character was, in modern settings, like what we are in now, without magic, without all of that, what job would they have in the current world? And preferably not something that I know things like, Annie or has like a modern background and things like that, preferably not something that's already the same. Okay.
Oh, well, you didn't put that in the question.
Gotta pull deep.
Anyone have any ideas?
That mean Desire also can't just be a socialite?
I would consider it would be more like influencer than socialite. One of those like really high society influencers.
I mean,
That's a possibility. But I kind of considered jobs specifically, if yet to be gainfully employed. I thought Desire would be at least start out as a pharmaceutical sales rep.
The ones that definitely try to sleep with like a doctor or something like that.
Yeah, that's how she would get her MRS at some point, but they stereotypically have been very attractive women hired into a role to push drugs and, not necessarily be as concerned about the moral ramifications of trying to encourage doctors to prescribe opioids to people who don't need them.
Have you also been watching Painkiller on Netflix?
I've watched the trailer. That may have come to mind when I was thinking about possibilities. You know, she has something of a pharmaceuticals background. She would have studied, so but I think she probably would have seen this pathway as easier money through bonuses and then transitioning into particular social circles than getting a straightforward job in research or chemistry.
No, she'll definitely be something a bit more like front-facing, I think.
The face of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my go.
That's cool. I like that.
Nice.
I guess I'll go next. It's not too complicated. I feel like, you know, younger Juice would have started off being like a casino croupier or a blackjack dealer or something like that, before eventually figuring out that he's better at like playing the games than like just working for someone else, and then he would become like a professional poker player, you know, go on the World Series of Poker, you know, use his good luck and his skills to you know, maybe become a star and make lots of money. You know,
will he be the will he be the type that actually is cheating, or is he actually a good player?
I feel like he'd be like, you know, he'd have to start card sharking to build up enough money to.
Is this
you
your
know,
card?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to have him on the street, you know, playing 3-card Monty necessarily, but you know, he'd start from sketchy beginnings, but eventually, I think he'd he'd find a way to transition into more legit means, maybe, you know, he'll still take the money from suckers in a side game or a home game or something, you know, so, you know, you can't like iron out all his rough edges necessarily.
It's like you're like the card dealer, and then like you have like unspoken cronies in the crowd just pickpocketing whoever's sitting at your table. He'd
be like there's a poker player, I forgot which one it was, where like he played so much poker that he was playing with like a specific deck made by the casino that the casino always used, that he could literally feel the differences on the backs of the cards that were cut a certain way. Like there's nothing on the cards, it's just he just touches them so much that he like got good enough that he could tell the slight little differences in the cards, at least with enough accuracy that you know, he could figure out what cards at specific casinos like were being dealt. So I feel like he would hone his skill so to the edge of what actual cheating is, you know, like the casino may consider cheating, but you might consider it skill.
What is cheating?
Yeah, I mean,
like
it's
really?
subjective.
You know.
Very cool.
Yeah, push it to the edge. So.
I actually almost got a job at Crown as a dealer once. I got offered a job at the Crown as a dealer, and like my parents were like, no.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
It takes an insane amount of training. Like you have to train for like 3 months or something like that.
Oh yeah, you can't be making mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's big money on the line.
All right. Anything?
Yeah, I can go next. So I'm thinking Marcus, given I would assume he would have the same opportunity and, let's face it, privilege being, from wealth.
Sure.
Absolutely. I think what he would do is he'd be the kind of guy, like he would always, so I imagine he'd be like a tech company, like the startup, so he'd always be starting up a new startup, and then once he got, like, say it turned into the next whatever, he would get bored, sell his shares, and then go start something else, so he'd just constantly be churning through startups. Yeah, that's kind of what I imagine. So he'd always be trying to make something, and not, resting on his laurels. So
I believe
I
Marcus
guess
is a tech bro.
yeah. Well,
like
Like, yeah, he's kind of got
From crypts to crypto.
How much Bitcoin does he have?
pretty
I
much.
know you just do like crypto pump and dump schemes.
I don't think he's that bad because, like, at the end of the day, like, his main motivation is to help people. But yeah, definitely,
but,
I
like,
could see
you
him
have-
being the kind that gets bored easily.
You'd have a mate from uni who was like, oh yeah, just help me out, just like buy this crypto in my company, and then like...
And it's like, yeah, sure, okay. And then, I don't even know, I don't think he'd be involved in crypto because he wouldn't be interested in it because it doesn't really help.
Because he's still got a rich
people.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for
And
him,
it
He's not
doesn't really
chasing
help.
money-making
money.
schemes.
it's just about like different sort of interests and not being able to focus on just one. So it's like you're conning people, but in like a sincere way.
He doesn't
I
realize he's
guess.
conning people.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize
I'd
he's
say
conning
that.
people.
Okay, but next question, how does modern day Marcus meet modern day Desire?
Well, after she's married and divorced a doctor.
Yeah, that's
One or
pretty
two
obviously
times.
going to happen. And it just so happened to be a doctor who turned out he had a massive, I don't know, addiction to.
Unfortunate
Unfortunate
addiction to pain
accident.
pills started somehow, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure
Yeah,
the
then
doctor
they
probably
meet.
just had anaphylaxis or something to, just a bit of bad satay or...
Or maybe Marcus can be making some sort of like medical equipment.
Yeah,
That's his
or
new
wanting
startup.
to get into that space. Or, just throws a party and Desire gets in there. Because she would be definitely a socialite. I could imagine that easily.
Very good.
And we'd still have a robot dog.
and you'd still have
Yep.
a robot dog.
Marcus invents the Dogecoin over again.
God. Yep.
I
Climb
thought you said douche coin.
So too.
No, wait,
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I knew
Dogecoin,
Lisa
isn't
mean
it?
We're
that.
earning that parental guidance rating.
I think you mean Dogecoin.
Oh yeah, I guess it's pronounced Doge, not Doge. Doge? Anyways. I've not heard that word in so long. Clem or Christy?
Look, I'm really keen to hear what Bree would be doing if not stabbing people. So
A valid job, honestly. Something.
another job. But yeah, aside from the, I guess, obvious of Annie sort of falling into sort of mortuary, sort of like literal undertaking, I could probably see her becoming a nurse and perhaps caring for sort of like patients in end of life and palliative care, and perhaps also those in sort of like dementia wards and that kind of thing as well. Just having sort of that her like caring, helpful nature, I feel could suit her quite well. If not, then also sort of leaning into a charismatic side of being a celebrant, but perhaps more for funerals rather than weddings or christenings.
Oh, you can be like a music therapist.
Oh yeah,
Which is
true,
technically
true.
a branch of speech pathology. You can go off into do music therapy. It's really
Yeah.
like people who really do it. It's so cool watching them work.
Yeah, like I
Um,
think should definitely find herself in sort of like the healthcare sort of side of
Yeah.
things.
Or like a death doula, something like that.
Oh, what?
A death doula. It's basically like a doula but for someone who is passing.
Yeah, I thought the same thing for Annie. Death doula
Yeah.
came to mind.
I've never heard
It's
this
like somebody who
before.
kind of gives people specific emotional support as well as
Yeah.
information around like what dying is going to be like
Like,
and
for
helps
the-
them organize their affairs
Yeah,
and stuff
for
like
the patient
that.
and for the family as well.
Ah, okay. Oh, a soul midwife.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I have a friend who works at the theater with me. She's actually training to be a death doula, and it's really cool just hearing their stories.
Right, okay, yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that for her as well then.
And there's always like a huge I don't know what we're talking about now, but there's always like a huge like demand for like females to work in like death care, essentially. Being a death doula or even just working at the funeral home. There's always like people mostly prefer females. But no, it's a really interesting profession if you look in, like if you want to look into it. Like I hadn't heard of it until my friend told me about it, but like that's definitely I can see something like Annie does in real life.
Yeah, non-medical end-of-life carer.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, like if she
More
doesn't
like
get like her
spiritual, yeah.
certifications.
I think I don't think you need a certification for that, but yeah, it's mostly just like emotional and informational care around death, around palliative care.
Yeah, okay, that's really interesting. Yeah, absolutely, I can see that for her.
Christy?
1 second. Oh, okay. It's funny how I can imagine her family's job more than her actual job.
The bakery, tell us about the bakery.
Yeah, this is one of those Asian family-run bakeries that are small and they're like right next to like a super like I don't know, like Coles or some shit.
All the Vietnamese bakeries.
Yes. With the with the melon
$10.
buns.
Then they get bought out by Baker's Delight.
Oh yeah. There's, I don't know, but then I feel like for her, she probably would have be at an age where she's already kind of outgrown that. But yeah, I am not really sure because I've just been kind of thinking, what would Van Richten be doing? Because that would be kind of tied to what she would be doing. So either I was thinking, oh, you know, if it's something like Rocco's Modern Life, that's what my mind went to. It's like, okay, if she just hopped into something similar to Shaun of the Dead, if she was like in customer service or retail, like just sort of some sort of retail job at the beginning, she has to have some sort of ability that can help her survive an apocalypse. Yeah. So either like she was probably picked up by Modern Van Richten to be like some sort of martial arts student. Like I was thinking, what would make her travel around? Either like maybe
I feel like
I don't know, kendo or something like you know,
just
something
doing task rabbit jobs.
that. Or I was thinking like maybe like
Mm.
something like some stunt work. Like
Yeah, I could see her getting
which
picked
be
up to
cool.
be like a professional athlete or something.
yeah,
I can
or
see
some.
that.
Yeah, so something like physical, but also can be a profession. I was thinking like a bodyguard, but now I'm like, nah, she doesn't do that shit. Like,
You're
it's
too
more
small.
of a, yeah, it's more of
I
a
don't think it'll be
touring.
like a spy or something like that.
Yeah, like no, it's more like a touring or teaching, or I guess like a showcase, like yeah, maybe like a stunty kind of job, but that will keep her alive if the world ends.
Or maybe like a circus performer or something like that, like a touring circus performer. Was that too? Is that
Oh,
too
she could be the
performative?
knife thrower.
I was thinking something like I was either like she would have like been like side job, teenage job, working at like a laser tag or a paintballing kind of like place, which is hilarious. So when zombies rock up in the wild, she's being like bang, bang, bang. Okay, well, you know.
And Van Richten's like the 50-year-old running, who's been running the laser tag place ever since high school. Yeah, that works.
I feel like Van Richten would be more like a field researcher, maybe,
Oh yeah, true.
or or not something along the lines of like an archaeologist.
Maybe.
Like something research stuff, like academic based, but that will make you travel to
Indiana,
nature.
like
Zoology.
a worse Indiana Jones kind of character. What?
No,
It's like-
but more like creature focused, like instead of like
Yeah.
getting treasure.
He's a
you know what I
cryptid
mean?
hunter.
Oh my god,
Guy of the
totally
History
is.
Channel.
Oh gosh.
Totally has a podcast about
I'm just
Bigfoot.
trying to-
Down
yeah.
Nessie.
Yeah, what would involve travel and a bit of, I guess, self-defense? Oh, like just her being
Or
able to
even
go
like,
around the wilderness. Yeah.
What's the word? The one that looks after national parks? The
Park
ranger.
no, but the type that just stays there.
Zookeeper?
Like, do you guys remember? No, do you guys remember that game?
Groundskeeper?
Is it called like Firewatch or something like that?
Like a fire warden.
No, oh shit, what is that?
So it's like a specific type of park ranger that
Yeah, the type that
mans
just
those
ends up
fire
staying
stations.
there for like
Oh.
months.
That sounds
it's called Firewatch? Yeah, it's called Firewatch. It's about God, it was a really cool game, and what is the word for it?
Oh, it was like an
Yeah.
indie game. So I think
It was
sounds
an
familiar.
indie game.
Yeah,
but,
it was like
it's
a
about-
scroller. I think that was it. Yeah, hold on.
I guess it's just called Fire Lookout. But what they do is like they basically they basically stay at like these towers in national parks and like for like months at a time just by themselves, and they just observe and make sure there's like fire precautions are like being taken care of. But it's just like a very isolating job where if you're there by yourself and the only way you have to communicate with people is like through a walkie-talkie.
Okay, yeah, possibly. Yeah, I
And
just
so-
can't. Yeah,
Fire
this is
Lookout.
very open. That's a cool idea, actually, for this
Yeah.
her
And
scouting
And so the way
side.
we all meet is Desire puts a post on Craigslist saying, looking for people to beta test my husband's ghost finding app.
Oh, Marcus is totally the type that will make apps.
Oh, Mr. App Bro.
A podcast about like, hey guys, so this is experiment 105.
No, I put it in the Twitch chat, but we know who's the podcaster, and it's Strahd.
Okay, yes, he totally has like a Joe Rogan style podcast.
Yeah.
So Bree would be into like.
If it gets no
hunting.
fault divorce.
Yep.
I don't know if she'll be into it, but I think she'll be kind of like forced into it. Like, 'cause that's.
Yeah, like maybe
That's why I was like.
someone was like, "Oh, you've got a skill," and then you fall like you accidentally hunt in like the wrong area of the forest, and Van Richten's
Yeah.
like, "Let me show you, Padawan."
We'll show you
get
the
out.
way. Yeah, so I can
I'll show
imagine
you the
Asian
land.
bakery. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Van Richten will have like a very sort of isolating job that you may have accidentally run into him while still doing your thing, and now he's like, fuck, I gotta take care of this kid down kind of thing.
Or something.
No, I'm
but
a
either that
daddy.
or maybe Bree just likes to LARP on the side. I don't fucking know. Like
Also another job
Does she
option.
100% does? Gets a bit too into it.
work was so shit. Give me that sword. Give me that foam sword.
Let me hit you.
Can you be a professional LARPer? Is that a job? I guess if you're working like a Renaissance fair or something like that.
I was thinking like fence, like as in a professional like fencer, like Olympic level, like with a coach kind of like thing where she would travel for that, but also like do tournaments and competitions and stuff like that for her.
Or like
But it doesn't mean that she
show
thoroughly
displays.
enjoys it, but she has a knack for it. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
Interesting. That was cool. I like how creative everyone's answers were.
I don't fucking.
Alrighty, so in that case, let's jump right into it. 12 o'clock, that works well. So, just to do our recap. Previously on the Mist-Fortunate Shepherds, after conning an old lovely couple out of their money and your supplies, and you head out of Valaki and meet up with Van Richten at the Raven River Crossroads. Sorry, what am I reading? You're given a letter from Victor in Barovia, and in it, he tells of how himself and his mother are sort of like shakily finding their footing in Barovia, and how Stella is on the slow mend. However, he knows that Stella is still missing and loves her mother, but he himself is unsure what Fiona's ultimate fate should be, considering what she has done, that Stella doesn't quite understand the complete gravity of. He also gives you a spell scroll of teleportation, though he does warn that it might be unstable. Annie, you spend the night writing to Madame Eva to ask for help on translating the runes that you guys have found on the various fanes so far, and the rest of you relay the what you know of the possible siege to Van Richten. During the night watch, you try to appeal to Van Richten about Bree's issues with the weird ability to strike that deadly final blow. Van Richten believes that it may be influenced by dark powers that may have escaped from the Amber Temple and sort of lashed onto her at a time of desperation. He also warns Deuce to not let Bree stray in the temple in case she is tempted by more influence from the other dark powers. The conversation sort of ends on an icy note, and neither can really agree on what they would do if Bree were to lose herself inside the temple. The very next day, you guys head up the mountain. The snow becomes deeper and the terrain more treacherous. You briefly spot an adult roc, ROC, the big birds. I don't know how it's actually pronounced. I think it's roc. Flying overhead with the cow's carcass in its talons, and you decide it's probably best not to draw its attention. As you travel further and further up the mountain, a blizzard begins to form, making sure not to lose each other in the storm. You eventually find shelter in a small cave. Exploring the cave, you find 3 corpses that jump up and attack the party. Their faces have been turned into this weird blinding searchlight. However, you do dispatch them with ease, and looking through the environment, you surmise there were 3 adventurers that became trapped here due to the storm and slowly starved to death whilst hearing some bizarre voices in their heads. Taking shelter in the cave, eventually the blizzard subsides, and you continue on your path again, finally reaching the gates of the Tsolenka Pass. Now, did I show you guys what Tsolenka Pass's entry looks like last time?
Yes,
I
you
think
did.
so. Yeah. There's a.
Oh yeah, it's
photo
already
of
on
it.
display. Yep. So I'll just show it to you guys again so it comes up on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
so what you can see right now outside the gates, there is this like on your left side there's a shelf of rock which the mountain road clings to, and to your other side, the icy cliffs just fall into like nothingness. Like you see, like it's so like such a high drop. There's like rolling clouds that you guys can see already, and ahead of you, you see this high wall of black stone that's lined with like spikes, and it's topped with statues of these like demonic-looking gargoyles. And in the entryway itself is a iron portcullis, and behind the portcullis itself, you see this like green flickering flame that sort of burns within the entryway. And on the other side of the dark wall, you guys can see just above the entryway, there's a guard tower. There's a guard tower of like broken stone, and it seems to be topped by these golden statues of warriors of some sort. So, looking at the map right now, you guys should be. I popped you all the way down at the bottom of the map. So, considering how big this map is, each square is actually 10 feet. So you guys are like, I minimized your icons so 2 can fit in 1.
Yep.
But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
So how
Lunge
far are
up
we
to the
then?
gate.
That's. So we're like, is that accurate? 160 feet away still?
1
Ish.
foot is 10. Sorry,
30.
that doesn't seem accurate. I think it's doubled for some reason. Give me just 1 second. Let me
Yeah,
just...
it says.
10 feet.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Okay, so it's doing 10 feet for each little square,
No,
so
that's
not the
different.
big squares. So you might need
Let's
to
go-
change it in the settings.
Like half
But
the
yeah,
distance. Let's go like half the distance to the gate, and if we're that close, can we see what exactly the green glow is coming from behind the portcullis?
Sorry, can you guys just refresh your page? Let me see if it works.
yeah,
now.
sure.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah, I think it was counting each small square as 5, as 10. Sorry, as each small square is 10.
Okay.
Let's see if that's working now. Changes to 5.
Yeah, it seems accurate now. So we're only like.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Perfect,
Yep.
perfect.
Sorry, so
Yep,
what did you
looks
say
good.
before?
Can we get within 30 feet, so like half the distance, and just see what the. See if we can see what the green glow is behind the portcullis?
Oh, that's from the green flame.
Oh, there's a green flame. What?
Yeah, so
What's on
so
fire?
in the so like behind like in the portcullis itself, like behind it, you see what appears to be this curtain of green flame that fills the entire archway.
Okay.
We did have a long rest at the end of last session, didn't we?
No, you didn't.
Aha.
What? We did before we headed off.
You did before, but not after the fight with
Yeah.
the Cold Light Walkers.
Still down a couple
Did we have a
spell
short
slots.
rest?
I don't think you guys did, but if you guys want a short rest, I'll give you that option to do it like retroactively.
does anything for me. So.
Like, I'm personally
We
good.
did
I
sit
don't
and make
think-
a fireplace and stuff.
You guys
So I
did
think
make
we
a
must have
fireplace to
been-
burn the bodies.
Yeah, probably not for 8 hours.
But no, but like a short rest, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Could have done.
Yeah, so if you guys
Yeah,
want
I
a short
think we
rest, you
did
guys
do that.
can retroactively roll that now if you like, because I don't think anyone got hurt during that fight. Like, a few of you might be down spell slots and that's it.
I get my.
So we're
turn.
moving halfway to the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, I used 1 spell slot. I'm good.
Annie's going to ping her divine sense to see if there's any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet,
Good idea.
60 feet.
Yep.
which will cover that sort of main entranceway.
Yeah.
Celestial Fiend, the one dead.
Yeah.
You do not sense anything in 60 feet.
It's all safe, right, Annie?
Yeah, look as safe as green spooky flame usually is.
Alright.
Do I see any tracks or anything recent?
I will let you roll a survival.
Okay. Bree doesn't give a
It's
shit. Bree doesn't give
I mean,
a
like the snow is like falling here so often and so strong. If there was any tracks, it would have been covered quite quickly.
The curse still carries over from last session. Sorry, guys.
Oh no.
Remember, you still have your foretelling roll as well.
Oh fuck.
I
Right.
think they were both
What
low.
were they?
if I remember
Yeah, they're
correctly.
both low. Yeah.
Yeah, I think my one was only 6. So
Yeah.
what do you guys want to do? As you can see, the gatehouse sort of spans all the way across this entire pathway, so you have to find a way through.
Annie says it's safe, so I will carefully, like along the edges of the path here, go up towards the gate. Try not to go in the center, just in case there's any traps there.
Traps.
Yeah.
Did you investigate for traps, or you just want to go, walk stealthily?
I mean, I'll check. I might as well, but I'm gonna like stay off the middle as much as I can. So if that makes any difference.
So you're sort of hugging the cliffside.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, certainly. Do an investigation roll for me if you want to do that.
Alrighty. Big +0.
You got it.
14.
You got it.
Not bad.
Making sure you're being sure-footed in every single step that you take. You don't seem to find any traps.
All right. All right. So we get up to the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
you
go
get up
with
to the
you.
gate. Yep, these like big stone statues of gargoyles seem to just stare down at you guys.
Any traps that you can make out, Bree?
It's not. Oh, I mean, I guess I can try and perceive.
And yeah, have a look.
I'll come back.
Have a look.
Sorry,
Vector, no.
he had a bone in his mouth.
Oh, but
I just wanted to try and detect anything, or yeah, see if there's anything sus.
What do you narrow down? What are you trying to find exactly?
Let's see. Yeah, just locks, traps, triggers, switches, something of those sorts.
Sure. Roll for survival or investigation.
Oh no! What? You reroll, halfling.
Oh yeah, reroll.
Oh my god. Bree just wants to quit. Bree just wants to quit, apparently.
I mean, I will say you don't find anything physical, but even with your, you're not exactly a very arcanely based person, but you can tell that
Hold up.
this flame seems to be.
You're rolling as Psy.
What?
Oh my god, you're rolling a
Wrong game,
Yeah, wrong game, mate.
Wrong campaign!
Are you
That's-
doing the wrong?
I'm
You
like,
have the wrong
Bree.
character
That's
sheet
not
open.
Bree.
You have the wrong character sheet open.
I
Yeah, you got
have.
the wrong character
It's
sheet
showing
in
as-
D&D Beyond.
Bree.
Interesting.
Coming up as
Because yeah,
Sai.
it's definitely
Yeah.
rolling
Is your
as Sai.
stats coming up as well?
I don't think size survival
Wait.
is 7, is it?
What the fuck? Okay,
Yeah, why does it think you're Sai? That's odd.
that's. I'm like, I have my dagger.
Wait, is it
It's a
rolling? Is it
crossover
rolling Bree things?
episode.
Crossover.
Let me try rolling as Bree and see if it does the same thing. Hold on.
Is
I
it
also
maybe
Oh,
you've
hopefully
got
Bree is not one of the
roll 20.
corpses that Sai lived in.
See, that works.
I'm
okay. How did you do that?
I'm just gonna. Okay, I'll close the window and.
How do I
yeah,
roll
okay,
as
what the
her? It's my campaign, so I can
It's
access
my
It's your
campaign.
campaign, is it?
on D&D Beyond it is. So
Okay, let
I
me
can
just close.
yeah, I can see everything.
That was weird. That was.
Maybe refresh or something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reopen a new window. That was
Yeah, no.
fucking weird.
Good idea. That was just weird. I mean, it was rolling correctly though.
Okay, well. Anyways.
Oh yeah. Oh no, hold on.
Aha!
Where's Annie
How
rolling
I
as
am
Bree?
free.
Everyone's Bree, and they're rolling better than I am.
We are free.
uh,
Okay, if
I'll say
Bree
just to give you guys
thinks
more
that it's...
info.
Oh no, go ahead, DM.
Oh no, so I'll say just to give you guys more info, the gatehouse itself is about 30 feet high. The adjoining walls itself are about 20 feet high, and they're lined with like these white stone spikes.
And the
Bree's gonna-
portcullis itself is...
The portcullis itself is 30 feet high. So that's the actual the gatehouse entry, and the aligning the walls that's connected to it is 20 feet high.
Okay.
Bree's gonna see if she can recognize the type of green flame. See if, just for shits and giggles. Is that a Bree roll? Is that a Bree roll?
That's a
Yeah, that's a brave roll.
That's a Bree
To be
roll.
honest, there's not that much
Definitely
information.
Bree.
There's not that much information surrounding the green flame. You know it's arcane in nature. It's not burning on anything. It just seems to be burning in place.
Maybe we should just see if we can get past this portcullis. Marcus, you know
Mhm.
machines. Does it look like there's any leverage, any type of way that we can open this mechanically? You're the expert here.
I mean, this is a very simple machine, Mr. Wildura, but certainly let's have a quick look around. And yeah, just
I don't wanna do it.
investigating the port. I see what we're doing. Just investigating, touching the portcullis.
He
Is
has
there
hands, he just doesn't want to
lever?
use them, Marcus.
Indeed,
Sure.
indeed.
Oh,
His hands were
I'm
not
sorry.
meant for labor.
Marcus, don't make a big deal of it, but I think Juice can't reach.
Roll for touching the portcullis.
He's likely feeling sensitive.
Oh no. I understand. Like, I often had concerns about my height. That's
maybe
why
we
I
can
wore
give
the
Mr.
top hat.
Wildura a buff.
Can I give
Oh, that's a great
anti-guidance
idea.
to Desire? Is there such...
Maybe the
Disadvantage?
box could be
think that's
spiritual
called
in
Bane.
nature.
Yeah, I didn't prepare Bane today.
I'm gonna use shape water to compact some snow into a roughly crate-sized thing
Sure,
for
you can do
Juice.
that.
Yeah. And you see Marcus furiously scribbling down, make top hat for Juice.
No!
Do stand on?
To make you taller.
Oh gosh.
It could be
That could
reinforced
also be
so he could
step
use it as a
stool.
step stool.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's
Starting, it's kind of early
thinking
in the day for
with
this
your hat.
halfling height slander, you know.
we're off to a great start. Can I investigate the portcullis, please, sir?
I'll roll for investigation.
26. Hey, off to a good start.
You do see that there appears to be hidden, just sort of like, you know, it took a while for you guys to find this. The snow has sort of built up over it, but you managed to unearth what looks like one of those the turning ship wheels sort of thing that you surmise
Yep.
might be what can raise the portcullis.
Okay, and is
Where
it
is that
within
located?
reach or is it on the other
It's on
side?
the- oh no, it's on your side. Oh, sorry, hold on. No, sorry, that's not on your side. It's on the other side.
Oh,
Okay.
that was about to be real easy.
Do we have we have some mage handers? Maybe working them together in tandem to rotate. So if we can rotate this like a ship wheel, we can get the portcullis up.
I think that's you and me, Annie.
5 pounds.
The hand
I think it's
can't
20
activate
pounds.
magic items or carry more than 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
How heavy is a wheel?
I mean, it is a wheel.
How heavy is 10 pounds?
10 pounds is only like 5
kilos.
10
That's
pounds
not
is
that
like
heavy.
5
4.5.
kilos of force.
4.5 kilos.
I think you need more than that.
Okay.
Would and
So-
Annie do an arcane check on the flames? Arcana check?
I'll just to read it, just to make it easy for you guys. It is arcane in nature, so you might want to look into something like getting rid of the magic. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
Okay,
it doesn't
in that
seem
case-
evil.
Annie's going to go up to the front of the gates. She is going to draw the Sunblade for flavor. And summoning the energy in that and her Shepherd card, she is going to cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
Sure.
On the flames.
I'm just thinking, what's the? Because in the book itself it says DC 16, but how do you DC a? What am I ruling with? Check it.
DC equals 10 plus the
So-
spell's level.
So you're technically already at 13 because you cast it at 3rd level. So I'll get you to roll a d20 to see.
So
if it's
the
possible.
way it works is if the DC is 16 on your thing, Lisa, Annie needs to roll a spell attack effectively
Oh,
and meet or beat the DC.
with the spell magic, can you roll for spell attack with the spell magic?
Yeah, that's what an ability check
Oh, okay, yeah.
with your spellcasting ability is. It's a
So, yeah,
spell attack roll.
Fuck, it just did the same thing.
You would want to click the little thing above all your spells.
Spell attack?
Yeah, that's the one.
Spell attack.
Oh!
Boom! Crit!
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
nat 28!
So
Oi!
you just see the green flames immediately almost get like sucked into the ground, and it's suppressed.
Uh-huh. And the
And with that,
portcullis-
the portcullis also starts to open up slightly.
Hey! Very nice.
Nice.
Annie's going to step aside and say, after you, and do a little bow.
Alright. In the entryway, is there
Very
any
good.
like doors to the sides as we walk in? Or like to
Well,
the rampart?
oh, as in like in the gatehouse itself?
Yeah.
Like in here.
No, it's not. It's just stone archway.
Solid stone.
Solid stone archway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Then yeah, I mean, let's head on through. Thank you, Annie.
Most welcome.
Yeah, feel free to
I've
just
been
drag your
meaning to do
tokens
that
up
for a
and out.
while. Not like she's had Dispel Magic since the snowman incident.
Feel free to keep dragging yourself up the map if you want.
Alright, so then we have this guard tower, I suppose.
Best to check it, just in case, you know, we go further
Okay,
and
so-
something goes behind us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just
Sure.
as you say that, you
Of
hear
course.
this cracking, almost like stone breaking,
Uh-oh.
And as you guys look behind, as the very last of you walk through the gatehouse, you hear this smashing of rock, and as you guys look behind you, the two gargoyle statues on top come to life. And give me 1 second, don't roll for initiative yet. I'll just make sure the turn order thing is
God damn
set up.
Damn it!
I will have you guys roll for initiative. Well, I guess
Should we just
don't
attack
suppose
everything on
they're-
sight?
Maybe.
Just
And are you
punch the
sure
walls just in
gargoyles
case.
Yeah,
aren't celestial fiend. They're not fiends? Gargoyles
They're,
aren't fiends?
Surprisingly not. No, they're elementals.
What?
Oh, I thought they
They're
were
just little
constructs.
guys.
Let's go start.
I think they're huge guys.
Oh,
Well,
huge guys.
these ones at least are huge guys. Ooh, that's not bad initiatives.
Yeah, so we are rolling initiative.
Yep, roll for initiative.
Yep. Oh, so they were the things on top of the guard. So these things on the... Okay,
Ah.
so that's what they were.
Oh, well now they've got tokens. It makes it a bit more obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have known. We would have checked them out if they had tokens. Great. Okay.
Can't believe
Oh,
they didn't
boy.
have tokens.
Okay.
Yep.
Winter gargoyle. Oh, no.
Weed.
Yep, so these guys
Anything
are
that has a
large, they are
season is not good.
Oh my god, I'm okay. I'm gonna roll like shit again this game. I can tell. So top of the round, dude. So it's your turn. You see these two winter gargoyles almost like break. Like they're still made of stone that you can tell, but like with the creaking and things like that, it's almost like dust is coming. Dust and snow is like falling off them as these two come to life. They're still on the gatehouse itself. What do you want to do? And Marcus,
so
you
how
wanna do it?
high up is that?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Oh,
Alright. I'll see these things
Not
cracking.
Pythagoras.
And time for a little holy domino action. I'll just like sacred flame the one on the left, I guess. That's a Dex 14 check.
The one on the left.
Yes.
Sacred Flame. Oh, give me 1 second. Dex check or save.
Dexterity save, sorry.
Yep. You shoot a beam of Sacred Flame. The gargoyle just almost like rolls in midair to get out of the way from it. Even with its large size, it's still quite nimble.
Damn it. They're made of some impervious stuff, apparently. Really all I got.
Oh wait, I forgot to roll for American.
Oh, yep.
I'll move up a bit.
Oh, he's also 20. Oh, he'll go after you.
Lisa, are we able to get like a little 30-foot marker on them?
30. On who? Sorry.
On the gargoyles.
The 30
I
foot
hope this
marker
is
on
what I
them.
think it is.
As in
Oh,
like
you know what?
originating from them.
No, because that's how far up they are, aren't they?
Oh, gotcha. Alright, cool. Yep. Give me 1 second. Yep, I can do that.
I'm gonna also bonus action restore one of my second level health spell slots. I should have done that earlier, but with my harness divine power. That's it.
Oops, sorry.
Why doesn't Annie have a 30-foot sword?
These two together. Yep, alright, that works. So, that's your turn?
Looks good.
Alright, it is Rotavio's turn. Turn. Honestly, so much of this stuff is defensive, it's really hard to attack with it. Okay. He is going to obviously draw his sword cane, but he will...
Stupid question. Who's this guy again?
Henrik?
Oh, is it?
Vanguard.
He turns around and is like, I've been meaning to see
We've been traveling for like 2
freak
days.
is following us.
Rictavio's Vindrictians, Rictavio!
I'm just working on my comedy routine.
Can we
never
help
mind.
you?
Who are you?
It's Valrax!
Oh god,
I was
dude.
thinking about him the other day, and I was like, I have no right to be thinking about Valrax.
Okay, so what he will do is he in Reachable? Okay, he's going to move within reach of you, Bree, and cast Protection from Evil and Good on you. Which I have popped up the spell description on the side there. Basically, you get them trying to attack you, you get disadvantaged. Got that. Okay, so who's this turn? So Marcus, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So they are 30 feet in the air on top of the thing. Alright, so first let's just do Rosenthorn. So he's gonna swing around next to Desire, Bree, and Love, just kind of be on guard duty. And he'll ready an action so that if any of these gargoyles fly down to attack, that, you know, they get into range of him, he will attack. So that's him sorted. And as for Marcus, learning his lesson about the musket, and that is still sealed away in the bag of holding. And he at least has enough common sense to know, don't make loud noises in, you know, a snowy area. He pulls out a longbow, and for his bonus action, he will cast Arcane Weapon on the longbow. And these seem to have the power of, like, they look cold, is what you said?
They are dusted with like snow and.
Okay. That sounds good. So Marcus will imbue it with fire element,
Alright.
and then
With the
attack
longbow.
with his longbow. So flaming arrows. Let's go.
I'm not sure what's happening. For some reason, it's not letting me open the character sheet.
Well, that was a terrible first roll. So
I'll
let's
say
just
that misses.
attack the one on the left, and it's an 11. Terrible.
11 misses.
Yeah, what a whiff. And the next one.
I'm just refreshing my link right now. It's not letting me open the whatchamacallit character sheet for some reason.
Oh. Yeah.
What's happening?
28, I assume hits.
28 does hit. Yep.
And that is 12 magical piercing damage. And I'll just do the fire. And 2 fire damage, so a total of 14 damage.
Sorry, which one did
Does
you
it-
attack?
The left one.
The left one. Okay. Arcane Longbow. The damage is considered magical, yeah.
Yeah, magical piercing and then fire damage on top of that.
Okay, so it is 14 points in total. The left one, you said?
Yeah, okay, so I don't notice any additional damage from the fire.
Oh my god, sorry. Grouping the text and the token makes it so it's not letting me open the character sheet.
Oh, sorry.
It does not appear to have made any extra damage.
Come on, Morgan. You know rock types are weak to water.
But it's rock ice, buddy. Thus it's weak to fire. Oh, actually, it's
Is
4
it?
times weak to fighting. So, you know, where's our monk? Where is Sai? Terrible.
But you surmise, and probably because of the fact that they are rocks, like statues, it's probably not weak towards fire.
Ah, well.
Okay, anything else you want to do?
Rock type.
No, I've done everything. I might just... I'll just move Marcus next to Desire. And that's it.
Okay. It is the Winter Gargoyle's turn, this one in particular. They're very nicely grouped up, that's for sure.
Oh, whoops.
Let's hope these aren't
Marcus is like, let me
gargoyles.
complete that.
Oops.
So, you see the gargoyle on the left, it jumps down flies down from the portcullis, landing right on... Actually, did it be right in front of you? Go a little bit further down. Okay, and it seems to draw breath as it releases this cone of frost towards you guys. So I will get everyone in a 15-foot cone to make a DC 14. Well, that's a shit-ass roll for a 48.
Yeah, you had 2 ones. So 15 foot, so that's...
Actually, no, I think it'll get a bit... It'll go a bit closer. So, for some reason it's not like this. Yeah.
So which
So
way?
it should hit all of
gonna-
you. Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't hit Deuce, would it?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay, it will go for everyone but Deuce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saves with a 23.
So you, if you save, take 7 points of cold damage.
Sorry, what
Save.
save?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
And where's
So
my
Annie
boy?
saves, Bree saves, Marcus saves,
Rosenthorn.
also saves. Oh, Marcus does not save. No, sorry, that's
Rosenthorn
That's
fails.
Rosenthorn.
Oh, and
Yep.
Oh,
Poor
okay,
boy.
Save.
Alright.
is love in the cone? Yes.
Yep.
Can I uncanny dodge it?
Yeah, you certainly can. So that will halve it again.
Okay, so it'll be 3.
3.
Or 4.
Yep.
Alright.
And sorry,
what's
what's the
saved?
the damage?
14
save?
if you didn't save, and 7 if you saved. I think
And sorry, what was
Barrington
the
is
save?
14, DC 14, dex save.
Okay,
So you're fine. Okay.
I will need to keep track of love somewhere. I resist cold damage.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it'll get cut down again. Cut down by half again.
To 3?
So 3.
Okay, sorry. Just
Van Richten does not save.
Ah, buddy.
So he takes a full 14 points of damage as this like blast of ice and frost just like wash over all of you. However, it was a really low roll, so it doesn't seem to have done all that much. That being said, oh my god, sorry, keeping this together is a nightmare. You see that it shoots back up into the air. So it's kind of a 30, it'll fly up for another 30 feet, so it is now 30 feet in the air again. Okay, Bree, it is your turn, and you're on deck.
Okay, so 30. Okay, back 30 feet. Dang. It has been a while since I used the grappling gun crossbow. Just trying to. Oh,
That's
wait.
just for concentration.
Oh.
That was just concentration, I realized. Sorry.
Oh, what?
The arcane weapon.
Oh yeah, so anyone... Oh, do you need to roll for concentration then, Marcus? Because you got damaged?
Yeah, that's what I did. We're all good.
Okay, yeah, same with actually... Rictavio also needs to roll for concentration for the spell. Oh, sorry, Are you fucking kidding me?
God damn it, Rictavio.
Alright, so protection from...
Is this the Curse of Balrax?
Protection from evil... sadly, protection from evil and good drops on you, Bree.
That's cool. I'm just okay. This is a Marcus question, like a player question. My grappling gun / crossbow, is it one of those things that could pierce through rock?
I mean, it would get stuck in it. If that's
Okay,
what
so-
you're asking. Because, I mean, that's how it works.
Okay. You know what? And it's 20 feet in the air or 30 feet in the air?
30 feet in there right now.
Oh fuck. Okay, never mind. I won't be able to reach it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna
Step
shoot
on the
him.
box.
I mean,
on the
it's
ice cube.
25-foot range, so if
Yeah.
you climbed on
If
top
you
of
step on the ice
Ricardo,
cube.
yeah, jump on the ice cube.
This is so dumb.
I mean, you can climb the gatehouse as well. That's an option.
Oh yeah.
There's a ladder.
I mean, you can scale it.
Scale the icy gatehouse.
I mean, you only need to get 5 feet up. You don't need to climb the whole thing and then shoot.
That's true.
Alright, Bree's just gonna. She sees that ice box and then she's gonna change.
Is this wait? Hold on. Is this like? Is there actually a 5-foot ice box on the map right now?
It might not be 5 feet, it might be 2 feet. It's the step ladder that I made for Deuce.
Yep.
Some people recognize the value of utility over pride.
Oh my god, this is. You know, I'm just gonna
Brilliant.
use my regular crossbow and just shoot an arrow at it. let's not
Yeah,
overthink
sure.
it. Yeah.
Which one are you shooting?
Wow, garbage. Never mind, nothing.
Yeah.
Well, whichever one you shot at, it does not pierce its stone skin at all. Your arrow just shatters into splinters into a billion pieces against it.
Again.
Oh, magical.
Bree just
And
throws the crossbow.
even with a quick reload, it's just the same thing. It just like bounces off his other back.
Yeah. That's fine. Yep, that's. She's completely surrounded. Yeah, that's it for Bree.
Okay. You're not
God.
staying put where you are.
Yeah. I mean, is there any cover
Yeah.
elsewhere?
Unless you want to go into a tower,
Like,
but
is that actually a door or is it closed?
that is, well, it's closed. It's closed, but there is a door there.
Okay, I might go there and just inspect
Alright,
it
so
to see
you
if it's
quickly-
locked or whatever.
Yeah, so I'll say, because it can be part of your action,
Yeah.
you realize that it is, it's not so much locked, it seems to be barred from within.
Bod.
Bod!
That's fine. Alright, well, I guess that's it for.
Alright, it is Annie's turn, and the other gargoyle is on deck.
Okay. Annie really wishes she had less sound-based attacks.
But one of them's so good. Rock types.
It's the D&D doesn't work in the same way Pokemon does.
What?
It does
doesn't.
too.
It does
It
too. Okay, so the one that's currently in the air in front of Annie, this one here,
Mhm. Yep.
she is going to cast Dissonant Whispers at it. So it must make a
Does it have to be able to understand you?
no, it's just a horrible melody that she sings.
Okay, so Annie just screeches.
No, she like sings Wonderwall or something.
Okay, what do I have to do?
Let's see, DC 16 Wisdom, please.
Wisdom save. Ooh, it does not save, so
Ooh,
it
nice.
takes 26 points of damage.
Yes, please.
Yep, so Annie starts saying Wonderwall in front of his gargoyle, and you just see it like bits and pieces of it start to crack as these like hairline fractures start to appear over his body. It took a pretty big hit from that.
Excellent. And as a bonus action, Annie's going to roll on her Tales from Beyond. God, I think it's this one. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, 2, which is the Guiler, if I recall correctly.
Riley.
No, Renowned Duelist. That's always helpful. Excellent.
Okay.
And that will end her turn.
Anything else?
That's all.
Alright, so it is the other gargoyle's turn. You see this other gargoyle also fly down from the I'll do this because considering it can technically do like 2, it can go between squares like that because of its size. Also fly down, so it flanks you from the other side. And my god, let me fucking select the token. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so it is going to make 2 attacks against attack. It is going to make 2 attacks against you, Desire. So the first one, it tries to slash you with its claws. Pretty sure that's not hit.
No.
Yep, and the second, and having missed with the first attack, it comes in and tries to bite you instead.
Extremely
I guess
rude.
that hits.
Yep.
Alright, so roll a strength saving throw for me as you take 12 points of piercing damage as these stone jaws just clamp down on your shoulder.
Strength save.
Oh, you don't get knocked prone though. You manage to dig your heels into the
I'm
into
so
the snow.
indignant.
Okay, it will then stay where it is. Alright, Love? Is Love doing anything?
Dude. Yes. Love will move up above it, and
That will render a opportunity attack against it though. If you want to do that. But you can if you want.
meant to just be hovering above it, like, so it's still in range, but like not necessarily being targeted by the next cone. And it will help by distracting.
Yep, so just starts to fly around this gargoyle's head as it starts to swipe at it to get it away from him. Yep, and it is your turn.
And it's not, so sorry, the strength save that I made, it's not like biting down on me.
No, so it's a it was to keep yourself standing from being knocked prone.
Okay. Then I'm going to summon Henry.
Henry?
I'm gonna summon a ghost.
Do you need you need one on the map here?
Yeah, Mo, do I have tokens for this? or-
I have token. I think I have token for Henry.
Yeah, I think Lisa gave you them and you put them in the journal.
That's
Yep.
the run.
Hold on, I'll just get. I'll give
That's
you
the
control.
run.
And that's the hot version.
No,
not the,
sorry, that's Devlin.
That's
No, that's-
Devlin.
Wrong husband.
Husband.
Put him back.
Wait, which one?
So
I had
glasses.
him down with Henry. I want glasses.
One with glasses.
Yep, there we go.
The Megane.
Okay, so you summon one of your
The
dead
Megane.
husbands.
And then he will. Morgan, how do I do this with advantage? Just click the macro twice.
I think if you click it once, it rolls both anyway. Yeah, so
So Henry will attack, and the gargoyle with advantage because of love.
love.
So it is a
And do
DC 15. Sorry. Yeah, that attack definitely hits. So DC 17 Wisdom save.
yes.
Yep, or it's frightened.
Ah, okay. So it doesn't
Nice.
save against that. However, I don't think it can be frightened. Just
Yeah.
It's possible.
Because it has no soul.
no, it cannot be frightened.
Knows no fear, but still 12 necrotic damage is good damage.
And he's got multi-attack, so he's going to attack again.
Yep.
Get him.
28, nice.
That definitely
And
hurts.
another
Another
12.
hit.
Save.
That's big damage.
Ah, does not save on that one. So it takes another 12 points of necrotic damage as this black energy seems to go through. You just see it like rushing through all the cracks in the rocks of the statue. And you hear it start to crack and crumble.
And Henry will float about at around the same height that Love is, just to the side again, trying to be less clumped up. But not moving out of its range.
My hearing is awful. I thought you said gloat.
He will gloat too.
He will gloat.
He will also gloat. Alright, it is.
Look at desire my love. I am still worthy. Well,
Are you simping?
never.
Man, I really need to fix up his retarded
But I've still got a chance.
We can still be together.
You're embarrassing yourself.
I think
With
he's going
those
to
damage
attempt
rolls.
Another protection from evil and good. So he will give that to you, Desire, considering you're right in front of it. Okay, so do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so he casts protection from evil and good on you, Desire, and
Okay.
then he is going to. I can do a cantrip here as well.
If it's a bonus action.
Morgan, I think so.
Awesome action. Never mind. Alright, I might just stay in place for now then. Alright, Deuce, it is your turn. Marcus, you're on deck.
Alright.
Actually, I think he might. I think he'll come next to you as well, Bree, and also attempt to see if he can push his way through the door, which will resolve on the next one. Yep, Deuce, it is your turn.
Deuce will move like a little bit this way, spreading us out a little bit. Said, alright, some bigger firepower, and like enlarges one of the dominoes into a guiding bolt of energy. Let's see if this hits.
Yep, go for it.
Normal roll. 18.
Just
18 hits? Yeah, go for it.
imagining.
Yeah.
Is this domino be a shot out through it?
Not great
That's
damage.
alrighty.
11 damage.
That's pretty good, actually. I don't think it's. No, it is definitely not even a good start, as it takes 11 points of damage. You see it basically knock out part of its shoulder. It's
Nice.
not looking very good.
And it should be all glowy, and the next attack will get advantage on it.
Yep, I'll add something to show
Hit him in
that.
the big glowing crack.
There's so many things on these tokens, I'm just like, who's who? Alright, Marcus, it is your
Wait, Matt,
turn.
did you just say get him in the crack?
In his big glowing crack.
Yeah, like a
Yeah, hit him in the
Joltik.
crack.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a Joltik.
Marcus,
Yes.
what's the symbol you have right now?
That's
That
just for
big
me to
glowing
keep
crack.
track of the fact he has arcane weapon.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so Marcus. Alright, it looks like Desire has most of this under control, so Rosenthorn's going to move in there. Marcus is going to leave and take that opportunity attack. And Rosenthorn will disadvantage it.
You know, because considering it has multi-attack, opportunity attack is just one of those attacks here.
That's correct. DM's choice.
So Nom, it tries to bite down on you.
7.
I'll roll again for disadvantage though.
I mean, I already. It's up to you because it's not like I saw this before declaring it, so it's up to you. But yeah, you can roll. Again.
Considering we roll again for the advantages as well, let's just roll for disadvantage.
Yeah,
as
sure.
well.
Go for it. Dang, 20 is.
Oh, you got the more damage as well though.
Yeah, well, fortunately, Marcus can shield as a reaction. So.
Okay, so shield shing goes up. The teeth just bounces off it.
Yep. All right, and so he's moved back, and yeah, So he's going to target the one Juice has lit up like a Christmas tree. And yeah, let's do it. So advantage on this one. So is it no Alt Shift? Try to remember what the hotkey is for advantage. Ah, there we go. Did that work?
Well, that definitely.
26. Okay.
Well, if you want to roll, because you have advantage, right? So roll again, in case you crit.
Yeah, sure. Alright, did I crit? No, I didn't.
Oh, so
Okay, so yeah, so 9 piercing damage and 6 fire, so that's 15 total. How's it looking?
It is looking
No, you don't
not
want to
great
try
at
water?
all. You see that like it is like starting to crumble and fall apart. Half of its face just like falls down onto the ground. There's bits and pieces of like hot stone. Just you hear like the steam as it gets extinguished by the snow as it hits the ground.
Yeah. Brilliant. Alright, and next attack. Normal, I believe, because the
Wait, hold on,
advantage
you already
goes
did
away.
2 attacks.
Well, you made me do another roll for advantage.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to do another roll for advantage now? Because you technically still have.
I think Guarding Bolt goes away after the first hit. Is that
Oh,
right?
okay.
Juice.
He does.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
okay.
well, you definitely
You can
still hit
remove
with
his little
25.
thing. All right, 25 with a 9 again and 15 as well. There you go.
Okay,
so
so
30
as you-
total damage.
Yep, as you let your fiery arrow fly, this one seems to hit it right in its face, and you see the point of its impact just creates a bunch of cracks as it runs down its body and completely shatters and crumples this gargoyle as bits and pieces of stone just falls onto the ground. That's what I'm trying to say. And this one is gone.
Good job, Mr. Wildura. And that's my turn.
Okay, so it is Bree's turn. Now the gargoyle is gone.
Oh wait, shit. Sorry. I forgot Rosenthorn. He can attack, so
Oh yeah,
can I just get him done?
sure.
Alright, there you go.
Jesus Christ.
23, 7 force. Done. Sorry about that.
It's technically non-magical, right? So it's halved.
Force damage is
It's
magical.
Oh, it's magical. Okay, so
Yep.
7. Yeah, 7 in total. Yeah, my hits. Just Rosenthorn just throws himself as it like this like cannonball into the gargoyle.
Yep.
All right,
Sounds
Bree, it
good.
is your turn, and you're on deck.
Seeing that thing right next to Zaire, she looks to just bend back to him like, just give me 1 sec. She's gonna. Is that enough distance? I don't. Oh, well, she's gonna pop here. Try and slash her with a short sword.
Oh my
23.
God. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, this is the short sword +2, so I assume it's, I don't know. So sneak 12, piercing 12.
It would still be considered magical, right? Because it's +2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yep. So that's 24 points of damage.
cool. And she disengages and tries to go back to the door.
Just a stab runs out.
Yep, that's it.
You don't need to disengage. Marcus already took the attack
The
of
reaction,
opportunity, so
yeah.
you could go again with your other, your
Oh,
3 sword
okay.
pile.
But no, I took off the shining sword because the mantle's already been used. So dagger.
Fair.
29.
Oh my God.
But I
Yes,
don't know if it's magical.
It would be magical. It's really good
Oh.
for like all those other magical abilities as well. So it's still
Okay.
get a full 8 points of
So
piercing.
probably 8 points of just damage.
Yep.
Yep.
It's that 2
Cool.
is looking real bad.
And she goes away.
Okay, oh, I'm back.
Yep.
Alright, Annie, it is your turn.
Excellent. So, Annie's going to call on the renowned duelist that she rolled on her Tales from Beyond.
Here's from beyond.
So,
Tales from beyond.
Tales
Beyond.
from Beyond. So does a 16
16?
hit?
Yep, 16 hits.
Yep, so that's 12.
12 points.
Oh, wait, hang on. Do I need to be close of range? No.
Are you
because
within
it's,
30 feet?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to be within 30 feet, which I think you are.
Yeah, you're within 30
Yeah,
feet.
you're way within
Awesome.
30 feet, you're fine.
Excellent. Yep, so she will call on her duelist to smack that gargoyle.
Dude just smacks his gargoyle in the face. It is looking real bad, but it is still standing just by a little bit.
Okay, and he's got a bonus action. Is there any? That is harmful. Not really. She'll then roll on the Tales from Beyond for next time. So 3 is the Tale of Beloved Friends. Like 1. And that's her turn.
Nice.
Alright, so on its last breath, you see this gargoyle use the last of its strength to draw a big breath as it shoots out another cone of frost towards, which I believe is going to hit Desire, Rosenthorn, and Annie with this one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'll get you guys to do a DC 14 dex save.
20.
No.
Succeeds.
10.
Ooh. Okay,
Hang on.
so
Can I hang on? I'm gonna.
Dark One's Own Luck?
Yeah.
I don't think that'll
Let's
help
see,
with
yeah.
that one, will it?
what's that one?
Aren't
What
it?
does it give
It's.
you again?
I mean,
Is it a reroll? or
it
is
just
that-
adds.
Oh,
It adds to it. You can
It's
add to
a
the saving
bonus.
throw.
gotcha.
Yeah, go for it if you like.
Big 10.
So 15.
Yeah,
15.
you just passed. You just passed. So Rosenthorn is the only
yeah.
one that doesn't pass. So
Rosenthorn's looking bad.
Taking a beating.
so Annie and Desire, you both take 12 points of cold damage, and I think Desire you get halved again because you're immune or resistant to
Yeah.
cold damage. So 6 points of cold damage, and Rosenthorn takes the full 25.
Oh, buddy.
And I need to roll concentration. I probably should have saved it for that, but
Get roll full concentration.
yeah, easy.
21.
Okay, so you stay. It is Lob's turn. Does it want to do anything?
Keep distracting it.
All right, Desire, you just like you're wiping these like the bits of like frost and ice off your face from that one. What do you want to do? It's looking real bad right now.
So my first.
Well, I rolled 2 8s in that one. Damn.
So my first Eldritch Blast will be as normal because
guys.
Love is giving advantage. Because I normally would get disadvantage from being this close to it.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, if you hit it, okay, yeah, go for it.
Oh, I don't know why I rolled that. Did that
Okay,
do
so-
the damage?
Yeah.
13
points of
force.
Yeah.
Yep.
So as you summon up your Eldritch Blast, it just being the close range that you are, it just shoots through and shatters this gargoyle completely, as bits and pieces of it also fall down onto the ground. And it is gone.
I need to get suppressed digitation to get the dust out of my hair.
I know. Marcus has you sorted on that front.
And luckily, that means I
And
get
Annie.
15 temporary hit points back. Savoring the defeat of my foe.
Does what's his face stay there?
Yes, he will. He's here for an hour. Enjoy.
Okay. He stays.
Did Desire lose her any inspiring leader hit point, temp HP?
I did, but I've
You
gotten
got-
enough back by
taking out
destroying.
someone.
I've got
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? As these two remnants of the gargoyle statue litter the ground around you.
I'd like to try and open the
Annie's-
door to get. at
Yeah,
least
Marcus is
some
gonna
warmth.
heal.
Oh, I will say,
Doggo.
I will say at this point, you see that the green curtain of flame, curtain of flame has come back up again.
Oh,
And the portcullis has
Oh,
closed as well.
But we're on the
portcullis
other
closed.
side, so that's
You're on the other
fine.
side, yeah. But it seems like whatever the spells or whatever, it only gets suppressed for a certain amount of time. It doesn't get rid of it completely.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Annie's going to scoop some gargoyle dust into a little pouch and present it to Desire for potions and stuff, I think.
I mean, it's stone, but sure.
It typically is
Here's some dirt.
yeah, it's I appreciate the sentiment. I'm typically looking for more biological materials, but let's just put this in here and she'll chuck that in the bag of holding.
It's like thank you as well. She pets Annie's head.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, you see Rictavio is like pushing. I keep saying Rictavio, Ben Rickton is like pushing his shoulder into the door, and he's like, "Something's definitely barring this. Someone come give me a hand."
All
Yes,
right.
that's you.
The strongest one here. Let's get to it.
Can Henry go through the door and lift whatever's on the other side?
Can you do that? Can you go through
Henry-
doors?
He's a ghost. He's
a
Can
ghost.
then he lift things?
Yeah, is he able to interact
That's a good
with
question.
solid
Yeah,
objects?
because if he can go through things, can he then actually?
well, he can
Touch
hit
I guess-
things. Let me
Does it work that
let me
way?
read this.
How do ghosts work again?
Strike the door.
How do ghosts work?
Morgan, if you've got any ideas, I'll like try to look at my spell. You're more familiar with.
Ghosts.
I mean, we can give
I
Octavio
mean,
and I can
certainly
give
he
a push in the
can.
meantime.
I'll let you roll a strength check
You
with
might as well
advantage
just-
then, because Rictavio's helping you.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Might as well just
It's
give it a
got
shot.
incorporeal passage, but
Athletics.
it doesn't say that
With
it's
advantage.
incorporeal all the time.
Nat 20, 21!
Yeah!
Nice.
Oh my god, Deuce the muscles were
You're like, you feel it lift from its place for like an inch and dunk comes back down. Even with a 21, even with a 21, it doesn't seem. You just seem to.
I gave
It
it my
doesn't seem to-
best. This door cannot be brute strength.
Is there another way in?
Could someone else? Maybe someone else come give a hand.
Um.
Literally, the DC was 22.
Oh no!
Oh, hold up. Can
Should've
I,
guided
as a
myself.
reaction, give him a bonus? Genius insight?
Sure, I'll let you.
Or is it too late? If it's too late, it's too late.
We're gonna be at this door.
No,
until we
I'll
go-
say too
Nah,
late. I'll
it's
say
too late.
Yeah, because
Yeah, too
if I
late.
keep letting you guys have this, then it's too easy.
Alright.
That's
Um,
fair.
This cliff here, is it a cliff or like what is it? Just like
It is a
like
cliff,
a slant?
So you see, like
Okay.
all those little like black arrows, they all
Yeah.
mean cliff that's going down.
Breeze is
Okay.
gonna look over how like what kind of how does the windows look? Like are they barred or like
Windows?
are they shutters or like you know?
Let's see.
Is this a metal door or a wooden door and we should just light it on fire?
It is a iron-bound wood door, so a bit of both.
Okay.
So Henry, sorry.
You see that windows have like iron bars on them.
Okay.
So Henry can touch things because his incorporeal ability is incorporeal passage. So he can kind of like choose to go incorporeal to pass through things, but
Okay.
he can't stay incorporeal. Like if he ends a turn there, he will get shunted out.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so he could
it
go
can easily
through and try to
go through
lift
the door,
the bar
Yeah.
from the other side.
but it'll still be using the same. It just says barred from within. All right. Sure. It can. So Henry, I think you should be able to drag Henry's token around now. So Henry
Okay.
just phases through the iron-bound door.
Oops, I'm going through the wrong
Where's
way.
it going?
Confused.
And I'll let him roll a, let's say, strength check with advantage, considering he's on the other side.
Mhm.
Uh,
Go, Henry, go.
I mean, if it's the same DC, you may not actually technically be able to make it. Come back.
With advantage.
No.
Actually, if he is only +1, then even out the nat 20.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Mathematically, I don't think you can.
So you hear like you hear creaking and from the other side, but the door is not.
He's loosening it for you.
Well, Rictavi will give it a go as well, but I don't think he has that much strength.
It still needs like a strength check to open, even though the thing
Or
is
athletics.
All right.
The what is off?
What?
So it's not just like it's like it's not just there's like a bar over on the other side. Well, you guys don't know this right now, but it appears to be like you know how like when people like protect windows against a storm, they board the windows up and things like that. It's kind of like that. Well, Rictavio even with a nat 20 would not be able to hit 22. That's for sure.
Alright, Deuce will give it another try, and I'll guide myself this time. Alright, this is what you did last time. Just do it one more time, a little bit stronger.
Alright, it's like as Van Richten pulls his shoulder against it. Come on, Mr. Udora. No, you're small, but you got this.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Advantage.
It rolled 2 dice. It rolled an 8 and a 16.
No, roll again.
Yeah.
Roll again. So we'll start rolling against now. We'll start rolling twice for advantage and disadvantages now, just in case you're nat 20.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, let me add my guidance. I need a 4.
Guidance?
Can you
I need a 4.
Can you get the 4? Can you get the 4?
Oh, 3.
And as a reaction, Marcus says, "And lower your head, Mr. Wildura, and bash with the back."
Oh,
lift
use my head. Okay.
So Deuce, you're just like, oh shit, and you just headbutt the door, and with that you hear as the planks on the other side snaps open, and you and Brutavio fall face like onto the door and face first through onto the other side, and Henry's just like floating there looking at you all.
I go to Benricton, yeah, teamwork, and go to give him a high five.
And he's like, doesn't return the high five.
I slap him in his leg then.
Is there just like blood trickling down your head?
as he dusts himself off and stands up, you see what's in front of you is this there's a cold hearth that stands across from the door. Wind is like howling down this chimney. The stone staircase is like wrapped around the south wall. You see there's 3 windows with bars on it that's overlooking a foggy area, a foggy sea. Other than that, there's not too much in this room.
Alright. Go see
Be on the guard.
Alright.
I'll let you guys lead the investigation from this point, so Van Richten will just go with you.
Yeah. Alright, let's go check out the top, I guess. Who's coming in?
So there are the windows are barred, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But you can see they're not shuttered. So can I have Love fly up and around the outside of the tower and then over the roof to kind of get a sense of what's there and if there are any additional enemies inside?
Yep, so Love starts to circle the tower, and how does it communicate to you?
I can look through its eyes.
Oh, okay, so you easily see that on the second floor there does appear to be a few things like broken furniture. There's a weird rusty iron cage as well on the second floor. The third floor, which is the rooftop itself, has a trapdoor, but other than that you just see the statues and you don't see much else. Doesn't appear to have life inside the tower at all.
Statues. Suspicious.
Press
You've heard
Excel.
that one
Yeah, can Love
before.
stare real hard? Can Love insight the statues?
Love just It looks like statues.
cocking its head like this.
It appears to be these 10-foot tall, like gold-plated statues. They're all facing outward. You see that each one of them depicts a female human knight that's holding a lance or some sort of weapon.
Hello.
This is on the very top story of it.
This is on the rooftop, correct? Yeah. So there's 3 levels. This is the one you guys are in ground level right now. There's another one that's where all the broken furniture are, and the top one is oh, actually no. Sorry, forgot to say this. On the ground floor, the one which you guys are in now, it's mostly empty. There is a few bits and pieces of broken furniture, but not by a whole lot. And on the walls itself, you see what appears to be a few odd sketches. It depicts things like the dissected anatomy of a werewolf and other creatures.
And he's onto that.
Oh, Mom. Do these female knights, do they look like anyone that we've perhaps read of or heard reference to elsewhere in our travels?
Like, have we heard of any female knight, like any knights at all, really?
I don't believe so, no.
So they're not part of the order of the Silver Dragon, possibly?
They don't appear to have, like, the armor and the insignia they're wearing doesn't seem to depict the Order of the Silver Dragon. It's not,
Okay.
this is not the one that you know.
Well, I would be, given our recent experience with gargoyles, I'd be on our guard moving through this, but there's nothing actively patrolling.
Okay.
Okay, yep. Just gonna see if make sure the stairs are safe.
They are stone stairs, so it's like carved into the walls itself.
Okay, yep. Let's see if there's any traps or.
Sure, roll for investigation.
Yep. 14.
You take a thorough look at it. Doesn't appear to be trapped. It's a bit slippery with the ice and everything, but you know, as long as you guys walk carefully with your boots, spike boots and everything, it should be fine.
I'll just keep an eye out when we go further up, so.
Yep. So are you guys being stealthy? Are you guys just all the way up?
Always
Let's be careful.
stealthy.
I mean, I think you can't. It's harder to stealth when you're wearing like spikes.
Yes, actually, from experience, they will make a clink noise every step that we take.
So
Yeah.
you try
guess we're
to
just-
be
Being generally cautious.
So
Cautious,
slowly,
yes. Stealthy.
slowly making. You guys don't have to drag to the other
Got it.
the other level if you don't want, because I'll just sort of explain everything. But as you make your way up to the second floor, you see that there's more broken furniture, bigger pieces this time, things like desks and workbenches and whatnot. There's a lot of shattered glass on the floor as well, from what appears to be like small vials and like beakers and all that kind of stuff. In the corner of the room, however, in the middle of the room, there's also a wooden ladder that goes up into a hatch that you surmise must lead to the upper floor. You see. Oh, sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, there's also a stone hearth on one side that you can see on your coming straight up from the staircase. You can see mounted above the hearth is this like sort of like mangled, maggoty wolf's head that's like mounted above the hearth. You see what appears to be a large rusty iron cage sitting in the corner on the ground, and it is a putrid fur, like piece of fur that's like fur mat that's lining the cage. You see bits and pieces of like bone and sharp teeth and patches of old fur and dried blood that is like littered within the cage. If it wasn't so cold, it'll probably smell horrific.
Marcus, I think it's time we tested out that box of yours again.
Yes. Just one moment. I just want to finish rubbing giving Rosenthorn a little mend.
Thank you for finishing that sentence.
Rubbing.
Yeah, I about faced pretty quickly. And yeah, Rosenthorn, use your
learning.
internal healing, please. And so
You see,
yeah,
plates of it seems to like come back together to like very Iron Man style.
so yeah, Rosenthorn's looking a lot better now. So yeah, let's do the spirit box. I think whatever is in this cage might be able to pass on some sort of message to us. So Annie, I'll need you ready to translate if it's not in a language we understand.
But I forgot
Yep.
how spirit boxes work. What did they
Because
say?
I thought you got comprehend languages.
Did I?
I swear that came up at some point, but maybe not.
Yeah, but we
Maybe I'm-
haven't
I think it
leveled
came
up
up that
yet,
I
right?
didn't.
I don't
We legitimately
recall.
have not done spirit box in so long. Is it just a once?
It's
like,
D20.
It's
just
D20 versus D20.
Yeah, but like what do
and
I, it's okay. So it just hears like past memories. It
Yeah,
can't converse with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if the spirits of this place, so yes, Marcus says,
it basically
pulls
lets you
out the box.
peek into the past.
Yeah.
yeah, into the past, effectively.
Oh,
Okay, roll your
comprehend
d20.
languages is
19.
a divination spell that Annie can have if she prepares it with her ritual at the start of the day.
Okay, sorry. You must have had it prepared for one day and then
Must have.
prepared something
Yeah.
else.
Okay, that's fine. I mean,
My
you still be my 13 anyway. So, cracking open the spirit box, you know, because the handle was like ice shut last time. You finally managed to turn it as you hear like sort of like radio static for a second, and then you start to hear just screaming, like screams of pain from like it sounds like different people. It doesn't sound like one person. It's like this horrific sound just echoes out from the spirit box, and you quickly shut it to stop it from going further.
Marcus, do you still want me to translate that?
I think it's apparent that this place was home to, well, torture from the sounds of it. And not just of one spirit, but of many. This, does it look like the remnants in the cage are like from one creature, or does it
No,
look like a variety?
it's a lot of variety. It looks to be
So,
a
yeah,
mix of like maybe humans / wolf.
Human remnants, you say? Any? What do you need for your speaking with dead, Annie?
A
There's no
big
skulls.
mouth will do.
There's no skulls.
Ah,
It's like bits and pieces of bone.
how unfortunate.
Annie's also going to have been just studying and looking at sort of like the diagrams and posters that you said were on the walls. And she's just going to be trying to find sort of like a signature on sort of like maybe a corner or sort of like a flipped up sort of edge or something, and also keen minding to see if it resembles any sort of like other illustrations or art that they've come across in the past 30 days.
I will say it appears that a lot of the majority of the diagrams and whatnot you haven't like you don't really need a keen mind for this, but like I don't think you've seen her writing before, but it does appear to be signed off in a flourish by Ludmilla. Like very sort of like, you know, cursive italics, very big signature.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess she's also not
so-
one to sort of hide her work.
Yeah, so you see the name Ludmilla Vilicivic signed off on that.
Yeah. So I guess this is where Ludmilla was doing some of her bio-artificing experimentations.
Those poor souls.
Yes, this is why bio-artificing is kind of heavily frowned upon, because it leads to this kind of damage. It's not humane. It's not ethical.
More than taboo.
Should put it out of
I
its
mean-
misery.
Is it already?
There's no way to
everything
undo
in
what
is
she's
dead,
done, is
right?
there, Marcus?
Wait a second.
Nothing's alive in here, right? Everything's dead.
No, you do not see any. It's just like broken desks, furniture. They can maybe investigate further, but there is no creature in here per se.
What we could do, my dear, is at least give these remains a proper burial, much like we did in Kresik, so that at least they can pass on to the next life
It
without
can't pass
worrying.
on. She's got pieces of it.
Yeah,
Still
there's no, like,
shambling
full
around under
there's no
her
full
service.
skeleton that you can
So
see.
the Curse of Strahd
yes.
still persists. No one can pass on. Not really.
Well,
It's the thought that counts.
it's
More
the thought that
corpses,
counts,
the bag of
guys.
holding. More corpses.
Yes.
Oh
Bag of holding.
god.
Well,
it's not
once-
necessary.
Yes. It may not be necessary, but, if I was to die in these
You
lands,
guys
I'd
can
like to
collect
think
the. Yeah.
they're just
I mean,
shoving
reach
in the
if you
bag
want
of
to reach
holding.
through like the. Yeah, reach through the bars of the iron cage. You guys can take bits and pieces of like the bone and the teeth that you find
No, I-
that's just lying there.
Can I just open the cage? Like, what's keeping it shut?
It is locked.
Can I lockpick that?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you need to roll
Alright.
for that?
Yeah, I'll roll. So this would be sleight of hand, I'm guessing, using my
Roll assist.
thieves tools. Oh, thanks. So do that with advantage. So 13 on roll number 1, and with the advantage,
Yeah,
24.
easy done. You managed to open the big rusty lock.
Yeah, and then just pull it open.
Yeah,
And
it's like the hinges are like frosted shut, but with a bit of you managed to like break through the frost.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Willow. I appreciate the help. Yeah, let's put this all together and that's funny. Yeah, not what's happening right now. Just Emma saw, she came out and saw that I had left the door open so that Winston could come in and out, because I am the weak-willed one, and I want him to come and be like, hi. But he's only really visited me once, so I feel kind of like I'm not the favorite anymore.
Okay.
Anyway, back to seriousness.
You said you would shut the door.
I know what I said.
Weak.
Yes.
This is for his own good.
I know. I know.
Not about you.
No, it's not. It's about him becoming a strong, independent, young greyhound who don't need no human. Anyway, so we're clearing out. Sorry, I kind of took the wind out of that. So back to serious. So cleaning up the remnants. Alongside that, Marcus is going to pick through the broken furniture to just see if there's any other pieces of, because clearly it's been done in a way that's very disrespectful to those who died here.
I'll let you roll for investigation if you like to see if they can find anything.
Sure. Just it's very, very nasty. So a 16.
So you move, you start pulling the drawers out from each desk, looking around. You do find like in one of the drawers what appears to be an old tattered journal of some sort. And I'm assuming you go opening it up.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah.
I found something. Let's all have a look.
You don't need our permission to read.
So you open the journal. The pages are like stuck with each other. There's like stains on each one, but I'll quickly show you what appears to be within the journal as you all crowd around and read.
Juice will read over his shoulder out loud just to prove he can read.
Sure, read it out loud. Go for it.
How are you looking over my shoulder? Did you bring the ice block in?
He just,
Juice
he
is
just
just
climbed onto
standing
me.
on the ice block, just kind of like trying to peek over Marcus's shoulder.
Yeah. Well, you have the floor, Mr. Aldura. And speaking of which, accent time.
Oh,
Oh,
come
this is so disrespectful.
I asked for that, didn't I? I don't see it in the
You
chat
did.
yet. I don't see it in the chat
Well,
yet.
just calm your farm. There you go. Boom.
Oh
Done.
god, alright. Day 4.
This is gonna be the most disrespectful accent
This is so
time.
disrespectful.
Right?
This is actually
This is
really
gonna be
bad. This is
terrible.
grim.
The
Oh,
new
God.
specimen
Fun,
from
Marcus.
back
This is-
today. I nailed its tongue onto a block of ice where it eventually turned black and fell out of its mouth. It can only make gurgling noises now. Day 7. The specimen's arm was dipped in water.
I'm writing in my medical speak.
Subject chained under the rooftop floor. Time until limb was frozen solid was an estimated 34 minutes. It emitted a sound when struck. Kind of like... Just improvising there.
No, that was not.
Day 12. The body of the subject seemed to be rejecting the vampire spawn's limb graft. After the specimen's arm failed resuscitation by boiling water 5 seconds prior.
5/7 means 5 days prior, because 5 out of a week.
Oh, 5 days prior, it was removed. The vampire spawn limb from a donated subject does not appear to be compatible. In order, day tries. In order to decrease further immune rejection, subject was hung from the ceiling and drained of 6 pints of blood. 5 pints of vampire spawn blood from the same donated sujet, as the limb was then administered. The specimen seemed to writhe in pain. Results to be seen. Day 15. Specimen is weak and drifting in and out of consciousness. Vampiric blood does not seem to be compatible to lycanthrope biology. Sujet has a growing fever and a rapid heart rate. Perhaps it would be best to remove the arm completely. Day size. Even with his limb removed, subject's fever persists. Confusion is also evident. It attempted to attack myself on the last day of strength today. I removed its teeth in return. Day 18. Frostbite and vampiric biology compatibility experiment complete. Subject disposed of. Prepare laboratory for electrocution testing. Fresh sujet to arrive 2 out of 7. 2 days from now, something like that. Experiments are becoming increasingly difficult in this limited space. End experiment journal. Horrific.
You sure can reduce.
Horrific in French.
Thank you, Annie. I'm going to consider that the entire accent.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with that.
Okay.
Are you?
I was entertained.
Why, Emma? Why do you look just distraught?
You are muted.
I don't know. I sat there listening to a horrific animal experimentation and thought, gee, that's bad. I didn't realize that was an unusual reaction to have.
Fair.
Oof. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Is this dated, the journal, recently, or does this seem like an earlier experiment on the way to creating Wolfie?
A very early experiment. Well, you can't tell if it's very early, but it definitely... Well, I'll say you guys don't quite know what went into making Wolfie, but it does appear to be the prior to Ludmilla having started making Wolfie.
Yeah. And it means this was one of her former biolabs, but obviously not a big enough space.
Too small.
Yeah.
Is there... I know, Marcus, that this is a forbidden type of artificing from your background, but does this give us any insights into potential weaknesses or what she may have been aiming to achieve with this design?
Well, based on her notes, it sounds like she was trying to create a werewolf vampire hybrid. So either they would retain the weaknesses of both, or perhaps their strengths would offset their own weaknesses. I'm not sure exactly what came out of this and what Wolfie is like, but we should perhaps operate under the assumption that it may be possible that because werewolves can roam around in the daylight without, concern. I mean, obviously Barovia's misty, but what I mean is, Mr. Wildura, your the ability to create sunlight may not prove useful against this creature, as it might against Ludmilla herself.
But then it might have resistances of both.
Exactly. So resisting or immune in the same way the werewolves were to normal forms of attacks.
And there is no way to undo what she's done here.
I would say not, my dear. I mean, aside from burning everything in this tower and cleansing it in that particular way, we can at least destroy her research materials so no one can try to recreate this in the future.
Seems like she's long since progressed from working here. I don't know how much. We can return on the way out. I don't want to create any smoke or visible signals that we are here.
Of course. You see, Marcus, so you're saying there's like these anatomy things on the walls and whatnot. You see just Marcus like angrily tearing them off the walls.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of like the Leonardo da Vinci, like the Vitruvian Man style thing, but it seems to be a mix of like lycanthropy. And it's just like these very detailed diagrams of like dissected creatures. But yeah, you can tear them off the walls if you like. A lot of them just seem to almost like fall into like dust and ash as you touch them. They're old and been there for so long.
Yeah. Well, I've seen enough here. Do you guys? Shall we head to the roof before we move on?
Yeah, better check out the view while we're here.
Yeah. Yes, someone else, if you could lead the way. I just need to steady myself.
She's gonna check if the door is locked or trapped.
The trapdoor, it does not appear to be locked. You can easily push it up and over.
Bree pushes it open, and well, she looks, just to make sure nothing's moving. Peeks through it and then see if the closest.
Does not appear to be anything on the rooftop.
Okay. She hops out.
Yeah. As mentioned before, there is it seems to be flanked by golden statues that are facing outwards. You do see what appears to be, more small bones and bits of fur and probably like old skin that's sort of like dehydrated and shrunk on itself. On the floor of the rooftop appears to be these like iron rings where you can probably guess it was like, somewhere to secure manacles and whatnot. But other than that, it does appear to be quite empty.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot of stuff out here. We can probably head back down.
Okay.
But Bree's gonna remember, I don't know if there's like a sigil or emblem on the statues, like... I doubt she's seen it, but she's just gonna keep an image, just try and remember it visually.
I will say there wasn't too many, like there wasn't too many. It's just the armor, and it doesn't appear to be like at least not what you know of, like specified to be like they belong to X army or whatever.
Oh, would Van Richten know?
He does take a look at the statues, and I think for the sake of expediency, he does tell you that like it is rumored that Tsolenka Pass used to be a stronghold that was built by one of Strahd's opposing armies to hold this side of the mountain, and it could have been like repurposed. Once Strahd took over, it could have been repurposed, and this could have been leftovers from back then.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So this is like before Strahd even became a vampire.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Time to go.
Yeah. Let's move on.
So
Should
somebody
we
you
short
guys...
rest?
Oh yeah, you can short rest in here if you want.
Yeah, we can. Probably best to short rest on the ground floor and not the second floor.
Surrounded by statues, yes.
Yeah. And
Entrance
that
inanimate
giant
objects.
cage.
Yep. So on the ground floor, where it's a little bit less
What?
disgusting, bad vibes compared to the
Creepy.
the yeah. You guys can take a short rest if you like.
I'm confused. Morgan, I just short rested and my HP went down.
Is it because your temp is temp HP?
I don't think so.
No,
Do you lose the
oh, did we have
when you
like
ki-
aid or something on?
when you kill something and you get the HP from that, is that a temp HP you only hold on to for your short rest?
But that's didn't actually disappear.
I mean, you may have had aid left over from a previous time. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think it went down from like 72 to 67, which suggests that there was like an aid or something that dropped.
Yeah, that would be
No,
aid.
that sounds like an aid.
Aid
yeah.
dropped.
Oh, okay. And none of my healing dice took effect. I hate D20. D&D Beyond short rest never works.
It's not great.
You have to press roll hit dice or something.
Yeah,
we
there's
do.
like
You
a
can select how many you
button.
want to hit dice
Okay.
you want to roll. Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Nice.
Okay, so we don't have our temp hit points.
I
Fine,
think
yeah.
it
Short
was
rest.
Temp should stay up after short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's only long rest
Cool.
you lose them.
Sorry, I'm not trusting D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone taking a short rest?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you're
Yep,
not
sounds
speaking much to each other after sort of finding the horrifying history of this tower, but you guys do take a short rest and gain the benefits from that.
Nice.
Very good.
Spell slot back.
Okay, so then we keep making it down the pass, or up the pass.
Yeah. Gotta get
You
to the
can,
bridge.
yep, you can, yep. So, I'll let you guys move your tokens as you see fit, as you guys, slowly continue up the Tsolenka Pass. The snow is getting heavier. You know, it's like it's getting a little bit harder to move. I'll say every now and then you do spot a small wild animal. But looking a bit closer, it appears like there's always something a bit wrong with one of these animals. You see one appears to have an extra eye, one appears to like have these like the jaw is almost like unhinged and it's like dragging around on the ground, and it just appears to be these like mutated animals every now and then seems to live in this area. But they don't.
Do they look just mutated, but do they also look like they're suffering, or they're just changed and they're just doing their animal thing?
They don't. You can't really tell if they're suffering, but like they appear to be going about it. They're not like trying to engage with you guys. If they see there's small things like snow foxes, rabbits, that kind of stuff, birds. That if they see you guys coming, they just scatter.
So they're just doing their animal things. They're just altered.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, unfortunate and horrific, but at least they don't look like they're in pain, I guess. They're just doing their animal thing.
Annie's wondering if they should maybe plug into the dark web.
The dark web.
The dark web of holes.
Spider in the hole. Right. The hole web. Yeah, I mean, if you can see an animal, perhaps can Love try to harmlessly swoop down and grab one of these little critters to present to Annie?
Swoop.
Yeah, like grab it, but not tear it.
Sure. Roll for an attack if you like.
Amiable they're gonna be when.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Bree.
Well, you can be persuasive after it's been caught. Where's
Annie might just go back to the tower and try and find a friendly-looking spider. Oh god.
what did that do?
Is that a bit cold for a spider?
Yeah, look, to make things faster, I would say you don't find any spiders, and it's way too cold for a spider to be up here.
Okay.
I don't know how to make this attack, Morgan. What would
I
it
think
be?
your familiars can't make attack rolls.
Well,
so
yeah,
that's
but that's
probably why.
against like enemies, so it's not doing it automatically. But it would
Then just
be
roll
what-
like a d20 and add your dexterity mod for the thing for +2
Okay.
on top of that.
Oh,
30
Not
mod?
great.
that's 7. That's not good.
7. Okay. You Love does spot one of those snow foxes that's like darting around. Swoops down on it, crashes into the snow. Fox darts away.
No. No.
Bree's gonna just stealthily follow the trail, make sure there's no black ice or whatnot, so people can
What's your
get there okay.
Hold on a second. What's your passive perception?
21.
Okay, as you guys. Oh, sorry. Move your tokens where you are now. Just like slowly make your way up to the Tsolenka Pass.
Okay.
Where's Rictardo's token? Okay, I'll say. At this point, Bree, with your high passive perception, you see something. You see a movement within the cliffside on your left-hand side, and before anyone else can react, you hear things like hooves, like sort of like crashing against the cliffside. As you turn around and you see this two gigantic mountain goats comes charging down the cliffside towards you guys.
Oh no.
And you, Bree, I will get you to roll a. Is the music cutting off for anyone else?
No.
Not at the moment. It was cutting off before a little
Rings.
bit.
Are you kidding me?
As these two giant
Oh,
rams
no.
come charging down the side of the mountain towards you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me get the first attack in.
Freaking goats. Oh, yeah, that's the upside of the cliff. I see.
Yeah, what's upside?
Charge. Okay, I will say the top one goes for you, Bree. I will get you to roll, and it's trying to hit you with a ram attack, which I don't think it hits anyway.
No.
Ole.
No, so you manage to just like dart out of the way as this thing comes far towards you, having spotted it early. I will say the second one, however, charges towards Annie. Actually,
What's its position when it charges?
say again.
Is it adjacent to Rosenthorn or Juice? Or neither?
What's going on?
Actually,
This
no,
is
Annie, so
okay.
it's-
It's there. So sorry, Annie. Rosenthorn can't help you.
Good.
As it
DM did
attempts
say that it
to-
happened very suddenly.
Oh, that's
as it
true.
attempts to ram you go. Oh,
Ooh, snap.
That'll hit an Annie.
okay. So I will get you to roll a I'll get you to roll a strength save for me to see if you might be pushed up to 10 feet away as this goat charges towards you. You first take
Oh, love
16
falling
points of
off a
bludgeoning.
cliff. It's so good. That's an 18, thankfully.
Okay, so you get smacked right in the chest with this gigantic these goat horns. However, you dig your heels into the snow and just manage to like stop yourself from like you basically pushed to the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
And I'll have everyone roll for initiative.
Oh,
Extremely rude.
God.
So, Lisa, could you please move Annie's token to where she would have been pushed to?
You would like I just said that as like flavor. You're not actually pushed because
okay,
you're not
cool.
like you saved against the charge.
Yeah, you resisted. So you're like
goat.
Link in the God, was it Twilight Princess? The one where he
hold on a
wrestles
second.
goats. That's you, Annie.
Wait,
You're a
sorry.
goat
If
wrestler.
Sansa moves at least 20 foot straight forward towards the target and then hits it with a ram attack on the same turn. Also, you also take an extra 2d8 piercing damage as well. Give me 1 second.
Good
And that doubles because it's rolled damage and you got a crit.
Oh, so it's 4d8.
Yep.
What?
Sorry, Annie.
That's some
Okay,
tough
so you
goat
take
shit.
It's
you take
sneak
18
attack.
and then 16. 18 and 16 points of damage, which is 20. I can't math.
34.
34
alright,
points
I
of
already-
damage as you get completely bodied by a giant goat.
Oh my god.
Christ.
Animal handling where? Lord,
I
good
see
thing,
someone
yeah.
took notes on my Minotaur encounter.
It's almost as if someone suggested I do.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking
Oh, I'm
about.
rolling so low for initiative, I swear to god. Okay, so 18 is not too bad.
Wait, there's a third one?
No, there's only two. There's only two.
Where's the third goat?
No, I
Morgan?
don't.
Oh,
I
sorry,
don't trust.
Because I saw
broke
the
that by
one
accident.
at the bottom.
Yeah, where's that one gonna drop down from?
Yeah,
From the
like, is
sky.
it already in the air?
Oh, not
It's a
sky
flying goat.
goats.
Yep.
The rock comes over
Gets
and
dropped on
drops
my
it
head
us.
by a rock.
Just like drones
Same brain
dropping
cell.
goats.
Same brain cell today, Emma. We sharing.
Okay.
Mom said it was my turn with the brain cell.
Yeah, but no take backs.
Alright, dudes, so you just seen this gigantic ghost run down the mountain, charge at Bree, who thankfully managed to dodge out of the way, but Annie gets completely bodied, almost pushed off the cliff. What do you want to do?
Freaking dumb animals trying to knock us off the cliff. Hey, Annie, why won't you show them what for, and you knock them off the cliff, and I'll peer into the mind and try and cause a mind sliver on the goat. It's an intelligence 14 save for the goat.
Which one? The one that's in front of you?
Yeah, the one near Annie. I want Annie to kick it
Annie's
off the
goat.
mountain. Embarrass
Intelligence
this goat.
14, so... Nope, it is...
Oh!
Definitely, it's a goat.
That's
Yeah,
a goat,
it's
mate.
dumb. It also takes 4 psychic, and I am next to it, and 5
9
less
points
strikes.
in
I
total.
think it's radiant.
Yep, you see it shake its head and sort of like dig its horns into the snow.
And the next
Uncomfortable.
saving throw has to roll a d4 and subtract 4 from it.
Oh, remember that because I'm not gonna.
Oh, no worries.
We'll forget.
What's that? It's
I might forget that.
Essentially Bane on the next saving throw that it has to make.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm in range of it being attacked, so I will not move. That's it.
Marcus, it is your turn.
Okay.
I will say these goats, considering this is like the preferred terrain, they can move back up the mountain without any issues. But if you guys want to try and traverse the cliffside, there will be consequences.
Okay, so Rosenthorn's going to move in between the two. Marcus will move around here. Pull out his greatsword. So mind slipped. Okay, Rosenthorn is going to try to bite onto the ankle of the goat and drag it, knock it prone. So this is a contested grapple check. So athletics or acrobatics on the goat's behalf.
It's not a save, it's a check.
It's a check, so I don't get the Bane benefit, but it does have to beat a 24.
Or strength. Oh my god, I'm rolling so fucking low. Okay.
And you watch Rosenthorn basically just grab one of its legs, yank it, and you see the goat.
It's a saving. Oh no, sorry. It's not a save, right? It's a check.
It's athletics or acrobatics.
Oh wait, sorry. I think I rolled it as a save. Can I roll again, or I guess it doesn't make much of a
You
difference.
gotta roll the right thing.
Sure. Yeah, you gotta roll the right thing.
Didn't matter.
Nope.
The
Never
exact
mind.
same
Exactly
number.
the same roll. The dice tell the tale.
It says no.
That's it. Yeah, so now it is knocked prone, so all melee attacks get advantage, which Marcus is only more than happy to...
Oh wait, which one is the top one?
Wrong one though. The one in the bottom. The one bottom. Yep. And Marcus says, looks like we're gonna have goat for dinner. And 1, so 24, 16 slashing.
That hits.
Yep. And 2, 29, and
this
another
is,
16 slashing. So
This is a
32.
natural attack, yo.
correct.
32, dang. 32 in total.
And that is it for my turn.
Desire, you're next, and Love is on deck.
I'm going to move back where I'm less likely to be pushed off. And from there, fire off some Eldritch Blasts at the one closest to me. 18.
18 hits. They're pretty low AC because they're very big.
Yep. And they're goats.
And they go.
13 force damage.
Yep,
And
you see it
this
hit on the flank.
17?
hits. Yep.
10 force damage.
Yep.
Nice.
You almost create like two a big gaping wounds on the side of this goat, as 2 beams of Eldritch Blast run right through it.
Do they look? Are they affected, like operated on like the other animals that we've seen? Or are they just normal looking goats?
I would say these appear to be like there is some sort of deformity about them. Now that you're far away enough to look at the whole thing, that it appears to have like on one side it appears like extra mouth with fangs in it. One of the eyeballs seems to be like drooping further downwards than the other, and it's like it's breathing really heavily. And it's just all this like green slobber seems to be coming down. It looks like it's crazed.
Like it has rabies or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah,
this
no, we're not going to
person.
be eating these.
I mean, you
Okay,
can.
That's my turn, and I've moved love back to me, so that's our turns.
Yep. So it is the ghost turn. Which goes is this
Yeah.
one. You see, it goes back up the mountain 20 feet, and then appears, which Van Roten get an opportunity attack on it.
And Bree and Rosenthorn.
Oh,
Yeah.
not that one. This is the top one.
Yeah, the top one is
I mean, this
adjacent to Bree and
Oh, it's
Rosenthorn.
adjacent to Bree, yeah. Yep, so you
Uh,
can make a, so it does take a little bit of damage from Van Roten, but it can also take, you can do an opportunity attack as well if you like.
Yeah.
one.
Nice job, Bree.
It'll be sneak too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now,
So
does the sneak
28
attack
points.
work on reaction attacks?
Yeah.
Melee.
As long as you're meeting the requirements, which are an ally within 5 feet.
Dang, okay, it gets completely bodied by the three of you. But it does come back down and
Think about it, dude.
Yeah. We're not easy pickings, Coach.
Do you want to walk back into this sore?
I think this one is going to go towards... It's going to attempt to ram Van Richten.
Oh shit.
A death wish.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this does not hit. Not just beats, it's just underneath its AC.
Is he wearing armor?
Van Richten, yes. Oh,
I would hope so.
I think it is.
Certainly hope so.
Be a terrible
Yeah.
monster hunter going in there with no armor.
He just has leather armor. So Van Richten like almost parries the goat away as it tries to ram towards it and does not hit. And I think that's all we can do for now. Yep, that's all we can do for now. Okay, Bree, it's your turn. You just see this goat have been like gone up the mountain and come back down, trying to ram towards you.
Yeah. Bree, really not happy with the call. She's just gonna. Oh. Can I? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh,
Ah, you ride the
yeah,
goat.
no, just pretty much side by side with Van Richten. She's gonna try and hack one of the legs off.
Wow.
Really teaching it a lesson.
27.
Oh, that definitely hits.
So 29 points of damage.
This. You do manage to sink. Oh, sorry. Keep going. If you want to do another attack.
Yeah. Actually, should I?
Get him.
Yeah, then dagger the huntress. Yeah, trying to shove me on the fucking cliff. 22. So it'll be 10 points of. Yeah, damage.
Yep. So you How do I want to do this? How do you want to do this?
Oh shit.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, so her aim was just to really just make it stop moving away. Just stop moving, so at least aim for like behind the leg, behind the knee. I don't know how tall these things are. I don't know how.
They're big. Yeah, very big.
Yeah, but yeah, Bree, that's Bree's original idea. She just wants to just nick it like on the tendon. That's it. Just something easy, something not as
Gonna do a
messy.
bit more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'm
cut,
gonna let
cut their
Lisa-
Achilles.
As
Use her
this goat
imagination.
runs towards you, as this goat runs towards you, you get down on your knee and you slide right through its legs. You using you kind of just like press your short sword against your body as you just slice the tendon off one of its right legs, the hind legs, as it goes forward. You seem to hit some sort of like pocket of like pus of some sort of the creature as it then bursts back towards you, and you're
Please tell
covered
me
in
it's
this like
Van Richten's
dark.
move.
No, Van Richten just like steps back out of the way. As you just
He's used to it.
You just get hit by this. You just get hit by this most putrid, hot like green, like gooey liquid as the goat then crumples and then rolls off the cliff in front of you.
Jesus.
But the leg that you severed is just like lays on the ground, tushing in the snow.
Oh my god.
This is
As it falls to its death.
Whee!
And use my action to stare at Bree in horror.
Can the leg be like?
It's
how
in your
tall is
eyes,
this
it's in
thing?
your mouth, it's yeah. Huh?
Blaring
Was
is
it
a
a-
free action.
Was it a tall ram? Was it like?
It's tall. It's very tall. This is like
So-
this is like the size of an elephant to you almost.
Oh wow! So the leg is taller than Bree, yet it just stands there.
Yeah, it would be, yeah. Oh no, it's fallen onto the ground.
Yeah.
It's just like twitching and leaking blood right now.
Yeah, Bree's just like sighs, and then looks over. How? Okay. Yep. One down.
Alright, Annie, it is your turn. You
Okay,
got the other ram in front of you, it's looking pretty hurt though.
Yeah. As Annie's kind of budging against it in a show of strength or
Did you see
whatever.
cattail? Oh,
Meow.
oh wow, drop the tail.
Cat. She is going to channel divinity into nature's wrath. And I think for her, like, it says spectral vines, but for her flavor, it might be like spectral hands instead. Reach up and for the creature, and they must succeed on a strength or dex save to escape from it.
Strength of
Nice.
dex save.
Or be restrained.
Yeah.
Strength of
Oh, and it has the minus D4.
Yep.
So minus that D4.
minus d4. So,
I've got minus
14.
D4.
So what's your spell save DC?
Ooh.
Please say 15.
It's,
Please say 15.
it's 16.
Think it's. Hey, you did it!
Yeah, so you do see from within the snow these spectral hands appear and just clasp, like, you know, fingers crossed above the goat and push it down onto the ground. As it's like, you know, trying to escape.
Yeah, and with her, with her bonus action, she'll use another divine power, which allows me to refill one of my spell slots higher, no higher than 2, but that will also help if we're going to get. Wait, no, I've still got all of those. Fuck, never mind. She'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Deuce and say, "Help me out here, will ya?"
Will do.
Alright, it is now the ghost's
Mildura.
turn, so... As an action, cool. So I have to do another dex save,
Yep.
or strength save.
So you are
to get out of
restrained
the
this
restraint.
turn.
18, so I break free
And-
from the restraint, yeah.
Ugh. But still, you lost
Oh,
the
at
whole
the
turn.
end of it, yeah, I've lost the whole turn,
Yeah,
essentially. So,
you lost the whole
it's
turn, so
it-
good job, Annie.
Yeah, it does manage to get back up and like break free of the spectral hands that's holding it down. However, it does not have time to make a move before Deuce does.
Alrighty. I mean, since that worked so well last time, although I just noticed it for some reason did not roll 2d6s for damage, but I'll fix that this time.
Roll what for damage?
I'll give it another Mind Sliver attack.
Oh yeah.
It's Intelligence 14 save again.
Yeah, real dumb.
Nice.
Alright, rolling. Did I roll the right damage this time? I didn't. I'm going to add an extra d6 since it's for some reason lower. There you go.
Okay, so
So-
12 in total.
12.
Well, you just managed to. How do you want to do this?
Yes! The
Yeah.
It was
goat
a
has an
points.
existential crisis in its mind, and it just like
Yeah, you see it crumple as it's like, it's almost as if like it's the skin underneath on its head is like bubbling. You see a bit of its eyes pop out and like as suddenly its entire head just explodes on you. It's all like
my
brain, skull.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't you just have it like bleed out its eyes? Why are you blowing its?
No,
Gosh darn it, Lisa.
this is me we're talking about.
Juice.
Sliver of its mind was trying to escape, okay?
Ugh.
Yep. And like if you see, you just like one of his eyeballs just bounces off your head.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Can
As okay, so as the both of the oh sorry, second.
they're okay. So they're dead now. I'm
From what you can
sus.
see, yeah.
Well,
one has rolled all the way off the cliff. The other one's head is missing. So as far as you know,
soul?
they do seem dead.
can Desire say to the rest of the group? Are we still in combat? The music is because I'm sus
Keep
that
going for
this
now. Keep
blood
going for
will
now.
attract larger predators. And we'll have love kind of keep an eye on the skies and maybe like overturn the snow with shape water because I am
Oh yeah. And
concerned that this
And
is
he
going to
can
attract
also-
the rock that we've been told lives nearby.
And you can also prestidigitate the snow, I think.
I
yeah,
will say
and we should
before-
probably prestidigitate Brie and Juice because they're covered
I
in
will say,
pus and rain.
as you guys are, casting your prestidigitation to like clean up everyone, you start to hear a rumble, this very low rumble,
knew it. I knew it.
and the ground
Let's
beneath
go, let's
you
go.
starts to shake as you look up and you see what appears to be a huge like a sheet of snow.
Oh, God.
So it's
Start
not
to
the
make its
bird.
way,
Avalanche.
and yeah, one of these yells as this like as the snow just starts falling from behind you, and you guys start to just sprint full body down the Tsolenka pass to avoid being hit by the avalanche. Now we will go on break. I will put a document in the chat to tell you how this avalanche game is gonna work. Okay, so have a read of that on break.
We were trying so hard to be quiet.
Yeah, I like didn't use
Avalanche
the
game.
misfit.
Only fun for
And
one
he
person
didn't
here.
even use shatter.
I mean, it's
Didn't
just
you though on
fighting.
the gargoyles?
Fighting on the
Right.
fighting right on the mountainside is you're bound to cause a few things to slip and slide.
Could I,
Good to have it. Okay.
I don't know, as a
Another
reaction when
goats.
they killed off the second goat,
Yeah.
could I have used the create soul trinket?
What's the definition for the
Urban
who
souls.
has a soul?
Yeah, that's what I was like asking. Does it like as a
Not
as a
mutant
reaction
goats.
when a creature you can see dies
Suppression.
within 30 feet of you, you can open your free hand
Yeah,
and cause
sure.
a tiny. Yeah, so I would have liked to do that. Cool. And then start running. And start running.
And then everyone is just running as this avalanche starts to gain on you. So I put it in the chat. Have a read of that
Okay.
during your break, and we'll come back in half an hour.
Cool.
See everybody.
All right. All right.
And we're back, just in time for an avalanche to chase us.
That's fine.
Alrighty, so before our break, I've given my players the rules of how this chase sequence is going to work. So, let's begin by rolling initiative. Everyone, I'll give you the roll initiative. Select the tokens, roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I've been rolling good initiative all night. Can't wait for this to be terrible. Not bad.
That's good.
19. Finally,
Shocking.
some good initiative.
Can I add Darkman's own luck to initiative, Morgan, or is that?
You've already used it for. Oh wait, it's short rest. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can use it to any D20 roll.
Do you think it's worth it to do that to try to get a little bit in front of the avalanche? Like,
The avalanche
to not
rolled
be.
yet?
Oh, avalanche is
The
gonna be
avalanche
on
is on 0,
turn
so I
0,
don't
so it'll
think
be
it
after
matters.
everyone's turns. Be after
Oh,
everyone's
okay.
turn.
Then I'll save that. Then where's
Roll
love?
actually roll
Love, love,
on
love.
Written as well.
Sorry, what was that, Lisa?
I need to roll on
Good.
written as well.
We hate this.
Mm-hmm.
We hate it.
Okay, so as you guys look behind you, there is this like, I don't know, this train of snow that's coming from above you, from behind you. You guys are running full body down the path, trying to escape this. Top of the round, Bree, it is your turn. Has everyone calculated your dash points as well? So you get you gain a number of dash points that's equal to 2 plus your con modifier. Oh, thank you for all that. Yep. So make sure you got your dash points written out.
Okay, it's on my hand.
Yep, I just put it on my token.
So it's like Constitution, and then plus
Consti-
2.
Constitution
Yep.
modifier plus 2. So Rotavio himself will have a 3 dash points. Okay, so top of the round, Bree, I'll get you to roll a d20. Just straight d20.
Yep. Where are you? Oh my god, turn order, get out. Can I re-roll that?
Well, this one doesn't really matter because it's on the table anyway. Okay, so as you are, well, I mean, you can reroll. Actually, I mean, up to you. If you feel like you want to reroll that, you don't know what the other
I
consequences
have no
are.
idea, but I don't know about one. it's a
but
nice.
you're a halfling.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Yeah, you can reroll once if you like.
yeah, fuck it, I'll just roll it. I'm not feeling good vibes from that one.
But I'm a halfling.
Oh fuck!
Net 20! Yeah!
I mean, it doesn't
It's
really
even
matter.
worse.
It doesn't even really matter that much considering there's something for everything anyway. Okay, so as you are running forward, like the fog is getting thicker and thicker. The flurry of snow behind you is making it really, really hard to see. I'll get you to do something about. You can either roll for a perception, or you can find some way to get out of this poor visibility.
Because Bree's proficient in survival, can't she also do the last
You can also do that.
part of-
Yep.
I also have blind sight.
This is a. Oh, actually, that's true.
You gave me the
You're
dagger.
snowblind.
How much blind sight do you have? Like,
Does
what
that count for something like this?
30
Does
feet,
blindsight just
but-
give you complete, like,
It
no
just
issues
means
at all?
You can see when you'd otherwise be blinded. It gives you like
Yeah.
senses. It doesn't make you automatically see stuff unless it's like invisible or.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
your call.
so-
But,
I
yeah.
don't think, Morgan, what do you think? Would blindsight work with something like this if it's just if your vision is obstructed?
I mean,
I can hit things blind.
you can hit things blind, you can see what things are there, but if literally it's just a wall of stuff, like the fog elements don't matter. So it could just be, literally you rolled a 20, so it's like, and this is one thing Bree is uniquely situated to not have an issue with.
Okay, so I'll say, in that case, despite the heavy fog and the flurry of snow behind you, you can still see exactly where you're going. You're darting and dashing, you're going forward with no issue whatsoever. So, you can either choose to move 100 feet away, or you can expend the dash point to go further.
Oh, okay, so I have... Okay.
I think base movement is 100 feet, as for each round, if I'm reading that correctly.
Yeah. I don't have anything else, so yeah, I will just move as far as I can. Yeah. Dash point. So...
Okay, so then you can do an additional 100 feet, I think.
Okay. Oh, okay, you want to move it, or is
Yeah, so
something
move
that
it.
you will-
Actually move it.
Oh god, I need to zoom out. How do I? Okay. Okay. So, was it there? Where's the fucking ruler?
One more.
We need to have like little race marker lines.
Yeah, I
on
need.
this.
Yeah, I need 100 like 100 feet
One
markers.
More square. One more square.
Yeah, gotcha. That. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm reading this correctly. Someone tell me if I'm not. 100 feet should be the base. Yeah.
Yeah. Free is useless,
Yeah.
How
but
is 100 feet the base for someone
So this is not by movement. It's not like you're in battle where it's only like 40 feet. Where this is kind of like by each turn you're running away from the avalanche.
Yeah. And Bree, you can probably go further because you can use the dash action as a cunning action.
Yes.
Because I see that if the PC can use a bonus action to increase their speed, you run away 200 feet. So Bree is
Bree's gone.
uniquely able. Yeah, Bree's able to zoom.
He's leaving us in the dust.
Okay, so if you use dash as your cunning action, that means you have the 200 feet base speed, and you can also expend a dash point to go an additional 200.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, so you can go 400 in total if you want, or you can do 200 without the dash point.
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm gonna just continue running because I am useless at anywhere else right now, so.
Okay, so you can go 400 in total then if you want to use a dash point.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I don't know why this. When I click the ruler thing, it's okay. Someone point me. How far?
So you go another 200.
Get someone hold that ruler. I'm just gonna. Where? Is it here? I'm just guessing here, guys. Okay. Hold on.
I was pinging. Did you not see the ping?
Thank you. So it's like here.
Yeah, I should probably put lines down.
Oh my god, Bree's like a tiny little dot so far ahead of all of us.
So Bree, you just leave everyone in the dust as you like meow, all the way
Yeah.
into the distance. She's like a pinprick now.
Yeah.
I can't even
can't
get her
cast
on
anything.
the stream. She's like...
Yep.
She's already gone way off the screen. All right, Annie, it is your turn, so I'll get you to roll d20 as well.
Excellent, just a straight d20.
It's straight d20. This is just for the table.
A 5.
5. Okay.
What's it gonna
So
be?
as you're running ahead, you see in front of you what appears to be a field of like jagged boulders and chunks of broken ice. I'll get you to roll. Either you can cast a spell, or I'll get you to roll some sort of acrobatics to get to sort of like jump around these obstacles.
Yep, I'll roll an acrobatics.
All right, so DC 15 acrobatics.
16. Meets it.
Ew,
Meets
you
it.
just managed to dash, jump around these field of jagged boulders. So you can move 100 feet, and if you want, you can expend a dash point.
And a dash point gets me another 100 feet.
A dash point will get you another 100 feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh god, I put my finger on the screen where that was. Yep, I'll expend a dash point, and so I'll be down to 3 dash.
Yep, so you are also running far ahead. Marcus, it is your turn. I'll get you to roll the d20.
Three.
Okay. So, as you're running, you see what appears to be a log, a giant tree that has fallen in your path. You have to try and find some way across this barrier, either by using your athletics, acrobatics, or something. See if you can scale this giant tree that's fallen in your path.
Yeah. Oh, and for the sake of easiness, can I just stuff Rosenthal in the bag so I don't have to roll for him as well?
Yeah,
I'm happy to take a 50-foot movement penalty for the sake of keeping
okay,
him
I'll
safe.
allow that. Yep.
Alright, so let's try acrobatics and try to, pirouette out of the way or some such. Here we go.
Ooh, you just
17.
managed to scramble your way over this fallen log as you continue to move forward unimpeded by the barrier in front of you.
Okay.
So you can go 100 feet if you... Oh, well, 75 feet, and then you can expend a dash point if you like.
Alright. So
Sorry,
I'll
I was trying to
go-
be helpful and put in the 100-foot lines.
Yeah, I should probably maybe do that as well.
Yeah,
I was
so-
doing that too.
Fuck around, I can do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, yeah, if
So-
someone who is not on the turn right now wants to put in the 100-foot lines for us, that'd be great. Sorry, I should have thought about that.
Okay, so I go 50 feet because of stuffing Rosenthorn in. So then I'll use a dash point to go an extra 50 feet, or is it 100 feet?
I'll say you can do 100 feet with a dash point because you would have already stuffed Rosenthal in.
Okay, then I'll go the additional 150. Okay, and I need to go one more. Alright, I'm there.
Okay, so Deuce, it is your turn. You got this, like,
Alrighty.
avalanche is coming at you from behind and above.
Ah!
So roll for your d20. 9. So as you are, oh Jesus, okay. As you're running down this path, suddenly this giant goat jumps into your path,
fucking goat.
and you can either roll for acrobatics to try and get away from it, or roll for animal handling to try and maneuver the goat around you.
I don't think I'm gonna animal hand. Can I have my guidance running on me to add?
Yeah, I think you can do that. So that's kind of a spell.
Yeah. All
You
right.
can
So
add.
acrobatics around, sliding under the goat, hopefully. And let me add my 4. All right, 17. Pretty good.
17. Okay, so you basically what you do is, as this goat is jumping down at you, you basically kick this goat up into the air, do a roll as the goat is kicked off you, and you just keep going, and the goat falls off the cliff.
Stupid goat.
Nice.
All right. So I'll go my 100, and I guess I'll spend a point to go an extra 100.
Yeah.
So I should be next to Annie, I guess.
Okay, so next is Rotavio. 5. Okay, so similarly, he also encounters the field of jagged boulders that Annie had encountered earlier. Here.
Sierra, do you want me to hold the ruler while you do the lines?
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm managing.
Okay, so
I'm just
he
like,
can
can I count to 10? We'll find out.
So I'm not sure. Can you see my ruler?
I see a
yes.
ruler on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it on the bottom.
Acrobatics is strength.
Okay,
yeah?
yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just-
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Hey, Van Richten.
Yeah,
Nice.
so without any
Showing us
issues,
how it's done.
Yeah, he's used to like these types of like very treacherous terrains, so he also moves the 100 feet and will then expend one of his dash points to go for an extra 100. So catching up to some of you. Alright, Desire, it is your turn. And Love is on deck.
Yeah. Okay. What do I roll? D20.
D20, roll a D20 first.
12.
Well, okay, so you seem to have no complications coming at you. Your path is clear. You can just run.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
That's nice.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Leisurely like jog.
Could be more fitting that the one who hates movement and running and doing anything is the one that doesn't have to have any complications.
And I will also expend a dash point to get up to where everyone else is.
Yep, and Love?
So Love's base speed is 80 feet, which I believe means it can get 200 feet.
Yes, that would be correct.
Okay.
But roll for the D20
And-
first, though.
Oh, right, sorry. 6.
6, okay. Okay, as Love is like, flying as fast as it can, trying to keep up with you, you see this big chunk of ice just come free from the cliffside, and is about to smash down on it. I'll get you to roll for a acrobatics check to see if it can dodge the ice.
What's acrobatics? Just plus
Acrobatics, yeah.
dex?
Dex, yeah.
Okay, so d20 plus its dex modifier?
Dex mode, yeah.
Okay.
And what's
That's gonna be a total of 11.
11. Okay, so it does not escape the big chunk of ice that has broken off from the cliffside. You see the ice hit Love and smashes it into the ground. Love is now restrained.
Oh.
But I will okay, I'll get Love to make a strength check. If it beats DC 13, it can get out immediately.
Okay. Given its strength modifier is -4, that may be...
You can do it. Roll a nat 20.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so Love is unable to get itself free from this chunk of ice that's holding down the tail. You see that it isn't able to fly forward at all. Okay, so we're at top of the round, so it is now the Avalanche's turn. Now the Avalanche. What does it say? How much it can move? Sorry, I'm trying to find it again. I'm just like scrolling up and down on this document. The Avalanche has 50p plus an additional 1d4. Okay, so I'll do a 1d4. Okay, so it's calculator out. So 50 times 3 plus another 50. Okay, so the Avalanche moves 200 feet in this first move. 200 feet.
So is it like right on our heels?
It is pretty much right on your heels. You guys look behind you, and this Avalanche is vastly gaining speed. Now in terms of Love, this movement is so much more further than Kush. Okay, so Love takes 1d10 bludgeoning damage.
That's obliterating it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gone.
Yep, that's double its
so-
HP.
Yep, so you guys look behind you as you see Love trying to free itself from this chunk of ice that's pinned it to the ground, only for it to... The Avalanche covers it completely, and Desire, you feel your connection to your familiar snap.
Tears are freezing on my face.
Okay, top of the round, Bree, it is your turn. We're one round down.
Alright, so roll a d20.
Yep, roll a d20.
Oh, right in the middle. 10.
Oh, that's right on my heels.
Ooh, okay. So as you are running ahead of it, within the fog, you see what appears to be another giant goat, similar to the one that you have fought before. This is just going to be a straight opportunity attack against you, essentially. Come back to the other page and I'll roll for that. So as the surrounding nature is also trying to get away. Okay, as it attempts to hit you. 14, I'm pretty sure there's no hit.
Nope.
Okay, you manage to just sort of dancer, weave your way around the skull as it tries to headbutt you. You can keep going if you like.
Yep, that would be... Yep, I will do that. Okay, so I just go to the next line. Yay, lines!
Yay,
Thank you, that's very helpful.
Alright, so that's like an action. I guess use my
Wait, what
dash.
were you before? You were 400, yeah? Oh, because you can use cutting action each time, can't you?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
should I
and
move
you can
again?
spend dash point if you want.
Yep. And dash point because
I think that's
still have some
it.
season-
You were at 400, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so the max you can get to is 800. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're fine. If you want to keep each one of these, yeah, sorry, because you have dash as a cutting action, so you can
Yeah.
technically go for with your dash point, you can go for 400 feet each turn.
Yeah.
So you're way in the distance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, just wave my arms and just hopefully everyone can use me as a guide. Yeah.
Okay, Annie, you see Bree has gone further and further ahead. Roll a d20 for me. 10. Okay, similarly, you see this goat is now maneuvering its way towards you and attempts to
Oh
ram
my.
you as well.
It's fucking goats.
Okay.
Look at nature.
Nature.
So this is just gonna be a straight attack.
Okay. Ooh, how do I roll a straight fucking attack?
That does not hit. You manage to quickly dodge this goat out of the way, basically parrying it as you push it behind you, and you can keep going.
Yeah. Okay, and can we only use one of our dodge points per
Dash
turn?
I mean, it doesn't specify, but I will allow you to. Actually, no. Let's stick to 1 dash point per turn. Because
Okay.
it doesn't. Because otherwise,
so-
you're basically pushing your body beyond the limits already.
It does say expend
True.
dash point.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Annie will do her 100 and then she'll spend another dash point to get to 500. Is she also able to, in this moment, cast guidance?
On someone else or yourself? Isn't guidance a touch?
Yeah, on someone
thing?
else.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll allow you to, like, someone else who was also on the same line as you.
Yeah, so
So you're kind of just running up past them.
Yeah, sort of seeing Desire's reaction, I'll sort of like grab her cloak and sort of like urge her to sort of like come forward and keep running forward with us.
Okay, so Desire, you have guidance for your next turn. Marcus, it is your turn.
Alright.
See the avalanche is gaining speed on you.
Yeah, that took out my wife's familiar.
Wife.
14.
Okay, so 14. You see what appears to be in front of you. There's like a what is this? Okay, you see what appears to be like a trench that is coming right in front of you. You surmise you have to probably jump over it to be able to get past it without falling face first into it. I'll get you to roll in acrobatics.
Sure. Up there it is. 13.
13. So you try to jump over it, however your foot gets caught in the snow and you tumble down right into it. So for this round, you'll be moving at half speed.
Okay. That's
So
not
you quickly
good.
pick yourself up, but but you've lost quite a bit of time already.
Alright. So yeah, I can then go 50 feet
Hold
to
it
catch
the
up to the
avalanche.
line. And then how far can I dash?
You can dash
Another 50 feet?
Oh,
100?
actually, it's half movement, so I think that will include your dash point as well. Yeah? Or
Alright, then half it is. Not doing so good.
all right, so you take a tumble, but you're still trying to keep up. Deuce, it is your turn.
Alrighty, let's get away from this then. 16. I think that's your number.
16. So as you're running past everyone else, Marcus who was just ate shit right next to you. Your path is unobstructed. You can dash forward if you like.
Alright, I'll haul ass. Spend a point to catch up to Annie.
Right, it is Octavio's turn. 12. Similarly, like you guys, Octavio basically follows where you went, Deuce, and also is able to have a clear path.
That's right, I just cleared the way for you.
Oh,
So
good
he'll
buddy.
do- Oh, make a select. God damn it. So he would do 100, and I think he will also expend a dash point as well to go another 100. Okay. Desire, it is your turn. You do have guidance as well. So roll a d20 for me to start off with. 3. Okay, so you see, as you're running up ahead, you see what appears to be an escarpment of so basically like this overhang of the cliff that you have to quickly, like it's like a barrier, you have to quickly find your way across or duck underneath. I'll get you to do a athletics or acrobatics check. Or do a spell that can potentially help.
You'd have the extra D4 for those spells. D4?
And for the checks.
Oh, you're muted.
Sorry, I'm saying I'm going to add some stuff to that. Hang on. D4.
Yep,
and it
nice.
was
That's a good start.
11.
And I'm going to add... Where is it? Sorry, I'm going to do dark ones. We're in luck for that.
The DC is 15.
So, yay, you
Just
made it.
Just made it. As you like basically do like a combat roll underneath this overhang of the cliff, and you are unimpeded as you can continue forward.
And as I go past Marcus, can I grab onto his hand and cast Thunderstep to teleport him?
Considering
And myself.
actually, hold on, let me just double check. There's also another complication. I'm just seeing whether or not you can technically do another spell on top of what you've already done.
I haven't rolled any spells this
It
turn.
wasn't a spell, it was just a check.
It's like an action per se, isn't it?
Okay, it counts as an action.
Oh, okay.
No, considering... oh no, someone cast guidance before. Whilst...
Yeah, you did just
Yep.
let Annie cast
That was-
Yeah, that's true.
guidance.
Yeah, I will
But
allow,
I
I will
guess
allow it if you want
that's-
to do Thunderstep.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
I know, what do you think, Morgan? I think this should be allowed, yeah.
Yeah.
Just double checking the distance that we go, Morgan.
90 feet.
90 feet.
I mean,
Keep
you
up.
could buff it to 100 for the sake of just keeping everything nice and rounded, but that's the DM's call.
Considering we took off your, 50 feet for you when you stuffed Rose and Stone into a bag, they just keep to the feet. So 90
Sure.
feet will be 90 feet.
Alright,
Okay.
no worries.
So I'm gonna keep running after I drop Marcus off, but I'm trying to do some math here. So that was what?
90 feet.
40 feet. 40 feet.
Yep.
Then we're going to
Yep.
move together 90 feet.
So bam bam, you grab Marcus and you Thunderstep further ahead.
And then I'm going to move the rest of my 60
So you will
feet.
still have 60 feet left.
Yep.
Cool, very nice. It is now the Avalanche's turn.
Why does
Alright,
it
would Marcus have got it swept up? Let's
So
find
1d4
out.
plus-
I think Marcus is just gonna have a heart attack from the fact that his wife willingly grabbed his hand.
Okay, so the Avalanche moves and
It's getting closer.
additional 200 feet as Marcus, you just feel this this wind is right behind your back.
You would have been in trouble.
Yeah, I would have been.
Alright, so top of the round again. Bree, it is your turn. You are phew, you're just you're basically sitting waiting for everyone right now.
Just whistling, having coffee.
Yeah.
She's made it to the chalet.
I'm about to open a bottle of the expensive wine. Hurry up! No, I'm kidding.
It's happy hour!
God, I feel like I
She's
need to
making hot
actually
chocolates
I need
at
to
the finish
expand
line.
the map for you. Hold on, let me expand the map for you.
Is there any way that I could help,
Is there any way-
visually?
Can everyone just refresh
300 feet in front of.
Can everyone just refresh your page again? Just because I've expanded the map, because Bria's
Yeah, I see
too
it.
far ahead down.
You Okay. Yum.
If you
I
want to continue with
honestly-
the lines, that'd be great as well.
Yeah.
Can do.
Well.
You
Okay,
can
zooming
zoom
out.
hungry.
Okay. So am I at the finish line, pretty much?
There's no.
Nope.
It's 5 rounds. There's no finish line per se.
Oh, 5 rounds. Oh, okay. So I roll again. Okay. D20. Oh
Nine.
shit.
Okay,
9.
so as you are running, this herd of normal-sized goats appear
Regular
stamping
goats.
down running down the mountain, trying to get away from the avalanche as well. So you can either roll an acrobatics or an animal handling to try and deal with this herd of goats that is stamping in your path.
So, okay, just acrobatics. See how we go.
Is there anything you can do?
5 rolls. Nope.
Aren't you
Okay.
parkour over them?
So
I mean, would that be? Yeah, I don't.
It's
Well,
not
yeah.
like
Here's
she's
the
gonna
yeah.
be in much trouble over there.
yeah,
with
the
her
DC is not
400
high
feet.
enough, unfortunately. As you're caught in this stampede of goats, and you take 4d10 bludgeoning damage by all these animals. By all these
Wow.
animals
Dead.
stomping on you. So you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are pushed back 100 feet as well.
Okay,
Oh,
can I? Since can I uncanny dodge it to half it?
What's the definition of uncanny dodge? Again, it's just any sort of damage here.
When an
Damage
attacker
source.
that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half that's damage against
I mean,
you.
that's not really a hit with an attack, though. Which is... Would the other DMs
Okay.
agree with that? It's not really hit with an attack.
It could be an environmental, I guess.
Yeah, I think considering it just
Sure.
takes... It's just like the table that says the creature is pushed back 100 feet and takes 40-10 bludgeoning damage. So I don't think it's actually like a roll to attack sort of thing. So I will say
Okay.
no, you're not able to uncanny dodge
Okay.
this damage, and you are pushed back 100 feet, which I've already done for you. But
Oh, okay.
you can move if you like, which I should do.
Yeah, was that like? Yeah, I'll use my. Yeah, I'll move. And then use my dash. So what would that be? Would that be 200?
200, yeah.
Oops.
Do you still have dash points?
Yes,
You can
I
extend the
have
dash
2
point
more.
for another 200 if you like.
200. Yep. Okay.
Okay, so Bree, despite having been trampled by a herd of goats, manages to pull herself up and continue going.
Jesus.
Alright, Annie, it is your turn. You see Marcus is almost being nipped at the heels by this avalanche.
Oh god. This.
So roll your d20 to start off with.
Yeah. 7. What do we got?
7.
7.
Okay, so as you are running, you hit a little bit too close to the edge of the cliff as this buffet of like really strong wind is like pushing you back and trying to knock you off prone. I'll get you to roll an acrobatics check for me, DC 15.
That's an 11.
Okay, so unless you can add anything to that, you're unable to. You're fighting your way through this really strong wind. You move at half speed for this one round.
Okay, so if I use my dash point to do, I can go 100 meters, 100 feet.
Correct. Yeah, because this is considered one round.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll move 50 feet.
Yeah. And he's going to, she's going to press forward and, she's going to turn back and yell at Marcus. Come on, we got this! And she will cast, Bardic Inspiration. Apologies for Desire. That's the one that I was meaning to go for, and that is a d6.
How much are you gonna move yourself?
I'm going to use my second last dash point and move
Go forward 100. Yep. So you, fighting against this really strong winds that's pushing you back, you still manage to move forward 100 feet. Marcus, it is your turn.
Oh.
Things are looking a bit grim.
Ooh. Not looking
it's
great
D8.
for our beloved
boy.
top-hatted man.
Okay, so
Now.
as you are running and running and running, okay, always hit 14. You see another trench in front of you, and you're like, "Oh god, not again!"
No. Not again.
Give me an
Not
acrobatics check.
again. So Marcus is like, I've had enough. I'm sick and tired of these trenches. Who dug these out on a mountain? And he casts
You want to speak to the
fly.
city planner?
Oh, okay.
So he casts fly and just starts shooting forward
Ooh, so
to
you
get
just
the hell away.
Yeah,
You had
you just
fly this
bypass the
whole
trench.
time?
Yeah, I had
You
fly
had-
this whole time. It's called conserving your spell slots, Mr. Wildura. Anyway, Lisa, so that means I can move 200 feet.
Yep.
As part of that, if I took a penalty to that fly speed, could I try to grab Desire and at least take her part of the way? So like 50 feet?
How does carrying people on fly work?
I do.
Hold on, let me see. Because I get how much can I carry?
Yeah, now is more map.
Yes, we love our math, so just to start, I'll put him up there.
I would say it would technically be like how you would do if you have a body on you, so you'll be half speed in total, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because you know
So
how
I'm
if you have,
trying to-
yeah.
So I'm like, Desire, grab my hand. Yeah, and I just try to cart her 50 feet, so halfway into the next segment before I assume
So half
Marcus
speed
is
until-
not exactly strong, so he would probably let go, and then using a dash point, he would go another 200 feet. So, because unfortunately Marcus is not very strong.
So you managed
So,
to.
I bet you could have made a strength roll to figure that out instead of shooting off into the distance.
So you
Okay,
you very
I'm happy
narrowly.
to make a strength roll if
Yeah.
Lisa would let me. All right.
Alright, I'll do DC.
What's going to happen if I get stuck in a trench and you're all the way over there?
All right, let's
You'll
do it.
point and laugh.
So first, let's just put Marcus back to that halfway point, and strength check. So just strength.
District.
If I make it through and you've left me
Called
behind,
it.
Okay,
You
so
got-
not
you got
only
lucky.
do you not take Desire the entire way, you just drop her and she like ate shit on the snow.
Wow.
you have
Lisa,
problems
wow.
bigger than an avalanche coming your way.
Yeah, can I at least lucky and see if my luck, like maybe we hold pinkies or something? You know
Sure,
the
I'll
the
let
trope
you-
of like
That
You're gonna
one,
break a damn
that one
finger.
incoming.
I'll let you lucky that.
that one incoming. You will eat your words, Mr. Wildura, when a crit happens, and it turns out the pinky bond is the strongest bond. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Oh my gosh! I mean, it's not
Look
at him.
itself.
So it's like your
Yeah.
pinky does absolutely nothing.
Yep.
As Desire, you just like it's like when you can't stop fast enough, you just like go first head over heels and like tumble into the snow.
Oh, that was
As
perfect.
Marcus flies off ahead.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
Oh,
Tris, it is your
Oh
turn.
my gosh, arm day for Marcus.
Oh, God. Okay.
Pinky day for Marcus.
My day's
Roll
made.
d20 for me.
3.
3. Okay. As you are running, you see what appears to be a this frozen over river in front of you. As you start slipping and sliding on this river, I'll get you to roll an athletics or acrobatics check with me.
Oof, okay. Acrobatics. I still got my guidance up. Let's go for it.
15.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe that already makes it, but 13.
17. Okay, so even if you're slipping and sliding, you quickly catch your balance and you just use the icy river as a way to just whee slide down.
All right. I'll use another of my points. Got one more after this.
Okay, so you managed to dash forward 200 feet. Okay, it is Rictavio's turn. D20. Okay, as you guys look behind you, Rictavio seems impeded by the thick snow flurry that is coming, being generated from behind him. So DC 10 perception. Oh, come on, gotta beat this. Oh, okay, yep. But he's quite good at, like, sort of navigating these kind of, like, blizzards and terrains and things like that. He is not impeded by the poor visibility. I'm gonna conserve his last dash point. So he's just gonna move 100. Desire, it is your turn. You quickly pick yourself up from the ground.
Alright. Let's roll. Seven.
Okay, so as you pick yourself up from the ground, this like buffet of strong winds just tries to push you back. I'll get you to roll for acrobatics as well for me. Is there anything you want to add to that? Okay, so...
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I really can add to that.
Okay, so you're unable to push against the strong wind. You are going to move at half speed for this round.
Okay. I will... Sorry, I've got too many windows open.
Yep, so which means you can either do just straight 50, or if you want to expend the dash point, you can get to 100 feet.
So I'll get 50 up to where Annie is, and I'll use another thunder step to take her with me 90 feet.
Mm-hmm. So you teleport.
I can't move you, Annie. And then I will dash, use a dash point.
Yeah, so you can expend a dash. Is Thunder
And then I'll fucking push Marcus over.
Wait, is Thunder Step... Thunder Step is technically movement, right? Will that also be affected by half speed?
No, it's teleportation.
Okay, cool. Yep. Oh, right, shit, Erickton is...
I'll tap him on the shoulder, and then...
Remember me?
Okay, so it is now the avalanche's turn as it gains its way further ahead. Oh!
Maybe avalanches shouldn't have turn. What?
Okay, so the avalanche moves forward 250 feet, and as you guys look behind you, Van Richten is swallowed by the avalanche. Should have used my last dash point, whoops.
Combat again.
And he takes... How much does he take again? He takes 4d10 bludgeoning damage. Wow, I'm suddenly rolling real good. So Van Richten...
Fuck, I'm sorry, I was muted.
Avalanche, right?
Oops.
Huh?
I was, when you said...
the front of the avalanche?
Yeah. When you rolled the 4, could I use one of the foretelling dice?
I'll allow it.
No you don't, bitch. That's a 1.
Yes!
Okay, so I'll add his health back.
Yeah, I'm like,
So...
Let's step that avalanche back a moment.
Wait, hold on, avalanche, go back.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, yeah, I felt really bad. Yeah, I didn't know I was muted, my bad.
Hold on, sorry.
Where's my
Why is it
pen?
not letting me select the avalanche?
Guys, run faster. That everything else, my other number is a 7. That's not gonna help.
Okay, so
guys.
1, yeah? Did you
Yes.
say 1?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
1d50, so 100 feet. Only. Oh, hold on. No, wait. It's 1d4 plus 50, so 50.
Would that help? Like.
Yeah, so it would only move 150. Wait, I can't math right now. 50? No, 100 feet. Only 100 feet, because it's 1d4 plus times 50, so 50 on that, and plus an additional 50 feet, so only 100. Okay, so
Yes.
somehow divine intervention strikes, and the avalanche I think creeps back a little bit.
Were you just standing there sweating?
Oh no, you don't, bitch.
Yeah. By the power of dice. Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so you,
My bad.
Van Rukton very narrowly avoids being completely covered. Bree, it is your turn.
Yeah, roll a d20. If I don't move, if I decide to not move, will I have to still roll?
No, you will not.
Okay, yeah. I'm feeling slightly guilty now because I'm so far ahead.
Survivor's guilt right
So
here.
you're just like, oh god, my friends, I forgot. So you're just
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe I'll just wait for them to catch up first, even though this avalanche is barreling down towards me.
Yeah, considering the
Not so
path I've
much
taken,
Bree.
I am going to light, I guess, I hope I have a torch or something to help
You have a
the rest
torch?
of my party. Or a lantern or something. I have something. We bought a bunch of shit.
Wave your blanket.
No, not our blankies that we just bought.
Not the matching blankies. Not friendship blankies.
I mean, just for like magical flair, because I have the shining sword, can I just raise it up to the air to try and guide people, like just
Yeah, sure.
visually?
So, yeah, so you raise your shining short sword and use it as like a homing beacon. So I would say if anyone needs to roll a perception check for poor visibility, they would now do that at advantage
Okay.
Yay.
All right. There. Yeah.
for this round, unless you also want to do that
Yeah.
for the next round. Okay.
Okay.
And you stay where you are as you watch your friends slowly try and catch up.
Bree just falls on, like, just holding the sword up with both hands and just praying to
Yeah.
God that she can see them run faster.
Sorry,
Yeah.
who's she praying to?
It's a metaphor.
I will think about that. Yeah. Alright. Hope that helps, guys. Yep.
All right, cool. Annie, it is your turn. I'll get you to roll d20.
It's a 13. Is that a new
It
one?
is a 13. Okay, so as you are running and running and running, the ice, the road beneath your feet almost seems to crumple as you quickly you're trying to catch your balance before you slide down the landslide. I'll get you to roll an acrobatics. It's however not too high of a DC.
Okay. So that 20
Oh,
and 24.
easy done. Not even a problem. You just basically jump over the entire part of the road that is sliding down, and you continue unimpeded.
Annie's going to yell out to Van Richten and give him bardic inspiration and say, "Come on, we gotta keep going. Let's go." old
Wait, how
man."
far can you is the range for bardic inspiration?
Oh shit! It might only be 60 feet. Let me double check that. Within 60 feet. Yep.
So he's just out of range, unfortunately.
No, old man. Old man. Okay. Okay, well then, in that case, Annie's going to pay back Desire for helping her get across the line, and Desire can have Bardic Inspiration instead. Did you
Okay,
feel
so
like,
Thank you.
thank you.
Desire inspired. Annie, so you can move your full distance if you like, with the dash point too, if you have any left.
I've got one left, and I'm not going to regret not using it, so Annie will move her 200 feet.
Okay, so and he speeds ahead. Marcus, it is your turn. Your wife just punched you in the back of the head. Roll your d20 for me.
Right.
And your fly is still up technically, right?
Yep.
Your fly. Your fly's undone, Marcus.
Okay, so as you're flying through the flurry of snow that the avalanche is creating, your visibility is very poor. However, up ahead you do see Bree holding up her shining short sword. So I'll get you to roll a perception check with advantage.
Sure. Not my best thing. So 14 and a 1.
Okay, but considering Bree does have her shining short sword up ahead, like acting as a beacon, you just hone in on it, and you manage to fly through this thick slurry of snow that is causing your visibility issues without any issues.
Yep. And yeah, I am. Get about 80 feet up, and then I'm going to cast Vortex Warp and Warp Desire an additional 90 feet ahead. So that would be just past the next line.
So here?
Yep. As Marcus bemoans his poor wrist strength and instead relies on his magical prowess.
Okay, so you managed to move
60,
Desire further up ahead as well.
40 and 100. So then he'll just fly the rest of the way, and he won't use a dash point this turn. In fact, he'll stay one back.
Okay.
Actually,
well then...
yeah, that works.
All right. Well, Deuce, it is your turn. You see,
Alright.
Rotavio is trailing behind you.
Oh man, 15.
15. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so as you're running forward ahead and head, you basically hit one of those pockets of it's like a pocket in the ground, but the snow has covered into it. You sink up to your waist in it, and I'll get you to roll an acrobatics check to see whether or not you can get out of this entanglement.
Okay. I can use a spell if I want, right? Instead.
You can, yes.
Can I use this opportunity to instead of go forward, just slink back to Van Richten, seeing this obstacle and go backwards?
Yeah, if you want.
Alright, I'm just gonna go back towards the old man instead.
Oh wait, hold on. So you technically haven't gotten yourself out of the thing though. So if you get yourself out.
Okay. I'll just roll and then we'll figure out from there.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just gonna go back to the old man and tell him, I said, give me a high five as I open a dimension door in front of us.
Okay, I will say you have to get out from the entrapment first though.
Okay.
So roll for your acrobatics, or if you have a spell that you can make sure you get out of the entrapment immediately.
Okay, I'll roll first.
Acrobatics.
That's my D4, but that's pretty low. I'm gonna lucky that one.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Okay.
So
feeling.
you had this
13.
grand plan. 13.
Yeah, with the guidance that I have up still.
Okay, so you almost get entrapped with the DC was 13. So you almost get entrapped into it, but you manage to just last minute scramble your way out of this waist deep snow. So you can now do your movement if you like.
All right. I will move backwards towards Rictavio. Rictavio Ben Richten, and I will say, as I said, give me a high five, old man, as the dimension door starts to open up in front of me.
Yeah, and he, like, as you're both, like, you know, sprinting, he reaches forward and just manages to, like, touch the tip of your palm.
High five, like, grasp him with the tip and pull him 500 feet ahead.
Shoom.
And we're pretty much up to Bree now.
Okay,
That's a powerful high five.
That's a powerful high five.
As you guys fly ahead. Okay, and
do I still get movement though, or did I?
Well, you can use a dash point because you technically moved 100 feet backwards. So you can, if you want to expend a dash point, you can then move another 100 feet forward.
I will spend my last dash point and say, Bree, hurry up, slowpoke!
As this continues forward, Octavio is seeing, he's just like, finding his footing as he just got dimension doored 500 feet ahead. He's looking behind you, and I think he's too far away to cast any spells that can help. Who's the pink arrow?
Me.
Whose pink arrow is that?
Well, I don't have it.
Whose pink arrow?
It says it's not there anymore.
Oh, okay. It was still
It's
appearing on
good
the
now.
map for some reason.
What about now?
Oh, it's a touch spell.
Is Pink Arrow gone now?
Yep. So, it's also a touch spell. Alright, there's not much he can do in terms of spells. Yep, I will say he'll just. Oh, let's do a d20 for him first. 9. Man, there's a lot of herds of goats on this mountain, so as another herd scrambles down the mountain towards him, he has got to do a... I'm very good at animal handling, let's do an acrobatics instead.
Go
Ooh.
Rictavio.
Oh, buddy, that's a crit fail.
That is a crit fail, so he gets pushed back 100 feet.
Good thing I fucking
Oh
moved
my
him.
god!
And he also
Jesus.
takes 4d10 bludgeoning damage as the herd of goats just trample over him, kind of like what they did with
And
Bree.
this is the guy that's meant to be helping us?
Yep. Like student, like mentor.
Yep, so similarly, as the same thing that happened to Bree, the same herd just also tramples him as they run down the mountain. Okay, Desire, it is your turn. You just got teleported ahead a little bit. You guys are pretty safely far away from the avalanche at the moment, but I'll get you to roll a d20 first.
You're never far enough ahead of the avalanche.
18.
18. So,
Oh, that's near.
Similarly to what hit Marcus before, the slurry of snow is causing poor visibility issues. However, Bree does still have her shining short sword up, so I'll get you to roll a perception check at advantage to see whether or not you can tell where you're going.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's not looking
Flash of
good.
genius. Flash of genius to
It's
make
a-
that an
oh.
18.
She's
Okay.
still got her D8.
Oh, right,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
don't do that. I've forgotten about
Yeah,
the, let me do that.
Inspiration! Forget about bardic
Inspiration.
inspiration.
Yeah, do that.
Yep, that'll do it.
Nice.
So easy done. You managed to hone in on Bree's shining short sword. That is like a shining glowing beacon through this fog,
Like a shining
and you
short
continue
sword.
running like a shining short sword.
Okay, I will go 100 feet and then use my one of my dash points. So I just have one left.
Yep. It is not the avalanche's turn. Let me just quickly calculate something.
Oh boy.
Sorry, give me a second.
I wonder if you can prestidigitate an avalanche.
Okay, so 1d4, 1d1. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
It seemed like the avalanche was slowing down, however, divine intervention interrupts it, and suddenly it speeds up even more. So my divine intervention roll was 6. So we are at
So that makes your
350.
1 into a 4.
So 350
Wait,
in that case.
Wait, but I thought the max was 4.
No.
I thought
It's-
the max was 4.
God works in mysterious ways.
1, 2, 3, 350 as this avalanche seems to catch us, and it's right behind you, Annie.
That's
Oh.
not good.
I mean, if Bree was able to use hers, I can use mine.
No!
Yeah, but it only goes up to 4.
No, but it's the final number, though.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
So, Bree, you are like, oh shit, all of a sudden has this avalanche seem to almost like gain speed, and it's running towards you.
The last round anyway.
That avalanche
It's the
should
last round, yeah.
technically be 1 square less.
If it
The
moves
avalanche
50
should
feet,
take-
it,
Oh, sorry.
it doesn't really matter. 10 feet.
You're
I think
not the
it
one
matters
closest
very
to
much
the
to Annie.
avalanche.
Yeah.
It's easy to say, oh, that doesn't matter from all the way on the 1,200 feet
well-
line, Juice.
Yeah, it's.
Why are you quibbling over a
mate.
couple of feet?
I'm
Annie
just
has
saying, it's
no more
multiples
dash
of
points
50.
left.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Bree, I'll get you to. Bree, I'll get you to roll your d20. This is the last round.
Is anyone prone, or are they? Is this like
Not that
fine?
you can see. No.
Okay,
Annie's about to be.
that would be 1 in 100 and like 200 to reach Annie. But she's right after me. Hopefully she rolls. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just move.
Roll your
Once.
d20 first.
Yeah,
Roll your d20
I'll
first.
roll my d20.
Unless you want to stay in place and not move.
I think people are doing okay now. Right?
We're fine.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Team player
Uh,
Bree over here. As long as I'm okay.
Hey, I helped like 2 of you guys with your perception. Shut the fuck up, okay?
Okay, so you keep running. What appears to be a iced over river is in front of you, but you run across it anyway until the ice cracks and you fall into the water. So I'll get you to roll an acrobatics to see whether or not you can sort of quickly scramble yourself out from the,
Could I
from the
do
frigid water.
survival? Because I do have guide your
Oh.
group through frozen wastelands.
If that doesn't count here, when will it?
Yeah,
And avoid quicksand and other natural hazards.
When are we gonna
Like-
come across quicksand?
Yeah, or owlbears that live nearby.
Don't give Lisa ideas.
sudden owlbears.
18.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
as
I think
a
you're.
child,
yeah.
I thought quicksand was going to be more of an issue that I would face in my life.
I mean, I can also ride in quicksand if you want, but okay. So yeah, you managed to avoid the way the river is cracking. You just run across it. You know where like the ice is thickest, and you easily get past it.
Shut up, Matt.
God.
It's the
Okay.
fastest still.
Okay, so does that by default I move like 100?
Yep, by default you move
Okay,
100.
so I move 100.
So you're up
Just wanna,
closer to boost now.
but then I'm just wondering. So I'm worried about the rest of the. I can't carry. I can't. I don't know how to help any.
I
of you
carry
guys.
the party, I get it.
Yeah, I can only carry you to the end. Well, carry the party at the finish line.
I will carry you.
With my tiny legs. I'm gonna say that my. Okay, I'm just gonna just use my dash, and I'll save my dash point. Okay.
Okay,
I'll
so
be
you
here.
managed to go past Deuce.
Yeah,
As you're
I'll just
up
say my last
in
dash
the
point.
lead again.
Yeah.
Okay. Annie, it is your turn. Fuck, this avalanche is real close. What do you want to do? Actually, roll a d20 first.
Actually become a ghost, yeah. Well, I gotta roll a d20.
Roll a d20 first.
7. What's
7.
that again?
No, so as you're running, you fall into a pit of quicksand. You're like, fuck, what is this doing here? It's like, this doesn't make sense. Environmentally, this shouldn't be allowed. I'll get you to roll in acrobatics to see whether or not you can try and get yourself out of this quicksand.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, so
17, fuck off with your quicksand.
So you're like, it's okay, I know quicksand somehow, but you manage to scramble your way out, just sort of float your way past the quicksand.
My favorite children's
And you're like, that makes no
tale.
sense, but let's keep running. Alright, so you can do your full movement if you like.
Sorry, what was that?
So you're fine. You're unimpeded
You're
by the random quicksand.
I am, except I can only move 100 feet, so
Are you out of dash points?
You can't dash.
I'm all out of dash points. But that
Your
does
dash
mean
is
that technically
depleted.
this is the last round, theoretically, because you said it avalanche only lasts for 5 turns.
I'll get you to roll in
Can you
acrobatics
use
to
your
see whether
bonus
God.
to move?
Don't like that
that
laugh.
makes sense. Environmentally, this shouldn't
Don't
be
have.
allowed.
She don't have it.
Alright, I think that's it you could do, yeah? Alright, Marcus, it is your turn. The avalanche is also quickly gaining on you. And I believe your fly is still up?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, it is. A 2.
Okay, so as you are, weaving your way through this slurry of snow, a chunk of ice breaks free from the cliff above. I'll get you to do a athletics or acrobatics to maneuver your way around
Oh
it.
god,
before
this
you
is
hit.
what did Lovin.
Yep.
Will also do Marcusson. Maybe. Wow, I'm gonna lucky that because that is
Yep, go for it.
terrible. 12, and
So
I
you
believe
get
I have Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
So give me 1 second. There you go, 20.
20, easy done. So you get clipped in the shoulder by this chunk of falling ice. However, you quickly right yourself again and you continue flying forward.
Okay. Alright. So when I get... how far? So 2 more. So when I get 90 feet, I'm going to do Vortex Warp Annie another 90 feet ahead.
Yep, so you quickly grab Annie and you teleport her ahead.
So Annie will be 5 ahead of Desire. Oh, absolutely. Because Vortex Warp is 90-foot
90 feet
range, and then I
range
can
to
put
90
you 90 feet in
Away.
my... Yeah, so
So it's
180 total.
in total.
Yeah, so you're about 50 ahead of Desire. Yeah. And then Marcus is going to fly up next to Desire, ready with some words of genius or whatnot if they're needed.
Ready to mansplain escaping an avalanche.
Pretty much.
Ready to
Alright.
mansplain the quicksand.
There we go.
He stands by the quicksand saying, Annie, you should actually be trying to lie horizontal.
Yeah.
Stop struggling, it makes it
Horizontal
worse.
swim out.
How is Van Richten in last place again, behind everybody?
He still has a dash point though. I
okay.
was.
Yeah, he
trying to
didn't
use his
spend
dash
it
point.
last time.
Okay, so Deuce, it is your turn. Give me a d20.
Alright. Whoa, 1.
1. Okay, so Bree, what was your last move again? Is your shining short sword still out? Because you've moved from the last one, yeah?
Yeah, I guess I was running with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will say that the advantage of that goes. So, Deuce, as you are running as well, this gust of wind is like blowing these like chunks of ice into your face. You're like, you can't see very well. I'll give you roll a perception check for me.
Perception check. Alright. Did you say I had advantage?
Not anymore. So,
Not anymore.
You
That's what you
suddenly
get for
move out.
taunting me.
Lucky.
Yeah, you suddenly
No,
move.
lucky.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I will not.
One.
Well, maybe I don't think this will help, but 12.
Yeah, so you are just like, oh god, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? And then just out of sheer luck, you are going down the right path.
Yes.
And you are unimpeded.
Oh, Elijah be praised.
So you are unimpeded in your movement for this one.
All right, I don't have any more points, so.
Alright, it's Rutavio's turn. He is far behind from everyone else. Ooh, okay. So, as he continues running, you guys are seeing like animals escaping this avalanche as well, coming down from the cliffside. There's this giant, one of the goats that you guys met before,
Again.
charges towards Van Richten as well.
God damn it, Gary!
What has this man done to the goats?
Bodied animal.
Fucking him.
Goats, mate. I did not have goats in mind for this session.
Oh fuck.
Oh
Oh
god.
my
Well,
God.
it just didn't get Fred.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
no.
It's not fair, at least.
No, you don't.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
fair.
make that a 7.
Oh, okay. So, this
That's
goat just runs wide of Van Richten completely and does not hit him. He does not take the opportunity attack, so he is able to continue forward.
Pay attention, you moron!
Why is there so many goddamn goats on this mountain?
Gotta keep your head on a swivel.
Goddamn growth on this goddamn mountain.
So he moves the 100 feet, and then he will expend his last dash point to move a further 100.
Okay, I have no more rolls.
Alright, Desire, it is your turn.
Okay.
I swear to God, he better be
20.
useful later. I would be so mad.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna be useful one way or another.
Is the only
so-
reason you're trying to help him because if he gets buried in the avalanche, you can't recover the body to trade for magical items?
Thing.
I don't know. Fuck no.
Okay, so
Man, here
there's a lot of animals on in this valley. It
oh my
seems.
god.
Is it an owlbear?
Yeah, so as
He's
this
a load
like
of dice.
as this herd of elk comes charging down the cliff, Desire, I'll get you to roll an acrobatics or an animal handling
Oh my gosh.
to escape this stampeding herd.
Fucking elk. Is it just scrambling to Google like snow
It's an
top
elk
animals?
avalanche. Nice.
22.
So you basically weave your way through this like stampeding army of elk. You don't get hit by them, you don't get obstructed by them, you're able to continue forward unimpeded.
I've watched enough people in the last 5 minutes get pushed by herbivores. I've learned. I've
You're just
picked
like,
up
why?
something.
This should be a lot easier, you guys. Stop getting hit by goats.
Okay. Then I will move 100 and I'll use my last dash point.
Okay, so it is the Avalanche's turn, this last turn, as I don't think I can catch up with any of you now, but let's see how much I go anyway.
Oh my
Cool,
god.
So, we'll do 250 at max. So,
Congrats.
Oh, that's just.
Yep. So as you guys are running, especially Marcus and Annie, as you feel like the avalanche is almost about to hit you until it seems to subside, as it just stops just short, 40 feet for Marcus before he is completely buried by the avalanche. As the rumbling in sorry, I'm just changing the music. As the rumbling in the mountain starts to go quieter and quieter and silence as the proverbial dust and snow settles around you. You guys are like, trying to get all this flurry of snow and ice out of your hair and everything. And you guys are just catching your breath, going, having run Well, who's ran the furthest? Desire.
The ones with the
130.
shortest legs.
I don't think teleporting counts, Matthew. You know.
So you guys almost, Desire, you almost
Who's
ran
Matthew?
400 meters, essentially.
I would like exercise.
No.
Back on the Tsolenka.
I don't
No
like it
one
in real
does.
life. I don't like it in D&D either.
So you pretty much have ran all the
Well,
way
that was concerning.
past.
Off the map.
Oh, so you guys are all the way
map.
up onto the bridge now. I'll say. So
Okay.
you guys would have seen the bridge and ran onto it.
Can I see if that number 9 goat is around?
The what goat?
Goat. Number
Number 9
9.
go. So
Yeah,
you're looking at it going like.
I really want to scour for it, and I'm gonna try and shoot it because I'm mad at that door.
You do not see goat number 9 around anywhere. It's maybe
No.
maybe it got
Goat
maybe,
number 7.
Goat number 7.
maybe it got lost in the you know in the flurry of avalanches, probably buried somewhere behind you.
Okay.
Boy.
As you guys find yourself on the stone bridge, you see that there is like low walls that enclose the stone bridge, and it's fallen away in a couple of places, but the bridge itself appears intact. Yeah.
Matthew, you can move the map.
I'm doing that. Cute.
Okay.
What are those stairs that are on top of the bridge?
So you guys, I'll say at this point, you guys have like run past through the archway. It's a basically hold on. So you see at the end of the bridge, like in front and behind you guys now, and also in front, is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch, and atop each of those are 2 statues of armored knights on horseback with like lances pointing at each other. The wind right now, especially right after the avalanche, is like biting and howling like wolves that's like passing through the gorge. It's very loud right now as you guys, the
Any-
rumbling is still behind you.
Can you do a survival check for quicksand? A 9.
9.
Oh boy.
I swear to God.
This looks like stone, doesn't look like quicksand.
Good. That's good. That's what she needs to know. She just needs that reassurance.
And Rictavio was just like just taps you on the shoulder, a deuce, but doesn't say anything. And like a slap of thanks.
Oh my god, it's a bro moment.
Roman.
No problem.
Yes, a bro moment.
Just, you know, gotta work on that cardio.
Showing my age around here.
Can I look ahead to see if there's any places that will give us cover? Possibly an area to rest.
Okay, so as
my
you
goodness.
as you're on the bridge, you're looking ahead. There is the stone archway that's in front of you and behind you. However, with the low rumbling of the mountain, you see a shadow in the sky up ahead.
Oh, hell.
As
Spice
this-
from Dublin!
as this giant creature expands its wings,
Oh god.
and you hear a loud screech as
Stop making
the
loud
sky
noises.
overhead as the sky overhead darkens, and I'll just show you guys what's happening. And it appears that the sound of the avalanche has attracted the monster of Mount Gacchus.
Why would you go
Right.
towards an avalanche?
Well, it caused a lot of sound.
It probably like scavenges off everything that gets killed in the.
Yeah, that gets
Probably
swept up.
causes avalanches with its screeching.
Just for
Yeah, so
funsies.
you hear as
Oh, good lord.
this enormous bird, bigger, like this is like the size of a plane, comes barreling towards you, and we'll finish today's session here.
Oh man.
Reckon we had
Cliffhanger
time for a short
time.
rest?
No.
Was I able to roll, I guess, like survival to look for cover? Like, Or,
I'll say
like-
you can see cover in the archways, but
Yeah.
as on the bridge right now, there is no immediate cover.
So like these are not like like they're not empty rooms kind of thing. Like these things. Yeah.
Let me see.
I
what
think
the
they're just
image-
solid stone, aren't they?
I think they were just.
They got a
solid
little
stone.
hole.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
they've got
like.
a hole.
Yeah. So
I mean, if they're like a bridge, you know, it could be like a little guard room or something.
yeah, little guard things or.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds
It's not like a room
Yeah.
that you
What it
could
looks like
sleep
on the
in, but
image.
like.
Yeah. So if I rolled, yeah, I would be like,
I'm just gonna
It's
quickly
Saruman,
look at the
I
gauge
get
twist
it.
and archery. This- okay, so it is a 10-foot by 10-foot guard post, so it is rooms. It is rooms. Yeah.
yeah.
Does it have windows?
It does not have windows.
Do not worry about
Okay.
it. Just get into the rooms and do not make a sound. God. Yeah.
Okay, I will say at this point it would have seen you guys though.
Great.
Okay, so
Amazing. So we'll tackle
will...
that in November.
Yeah, so you guys don't have to worry
So
about that for a
come-
few months, because I was kind of hoping to have the work fight done by this session, but the avalanche thing took a lot longer than I expected, but that's fine. That was pretty fun.
Oh,
I
it
enjoyed
was?
running that.
Yeah.
It was
that
awful
that
but
fun.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was a sort of a chase
It was.
sequence that we haven't quite done before, but cool. So, well, you have so far survived Tsolenka Pass. And you've uncovered a little bit of the history about it as well, even though several of you continued to get bodied by giant elks and goats and other animals in this area. And unfortunately, Love is the only victim of the avalanche.
R.I.P.
But now you got another big bird on the horizon, so it's okay. Alright, so I think we will be back on October 21st and 22nd for Candlekeep, if I remember correctly.
That should be the plan. You can always follow us on Twitter. We will try and be better about announcing ahead of time.
Yeah,
More than a day.
There's just a lot of like moving parts with everyone going overseas in the next few weeks, but we'll be doing Candlekeep. So we won't have anything the next 2 fortnights, but we'll probably be back in like October for Candlekeep, and then Strahd will be back in mid to like November. So in that case, thanks everyone for joining us again, and we will see you in about a month's time for Candlekeep, and then for Big Bird.
Bye.
All right, stay safe.
Hey.
Bye-bye.